Live on Second Banana? I thought you go live on Second Banana, though, on YouTube.
What?
I thought you go live on Second Banana on YouTube. You know what you did last time? Facebook got the news page, and then YouTube got...
the hell is that not pulling up?
Okay.
Oh, boy, I got problems. Why is that not working?
I hope it comes off the right way.
Well, that's no good.
We're live, Mike.
I've been having a lot of problems with the technology in my life, Christopher.
You probably just forget.
Huh?
You probably just forget.
Oh, thanks, Tanya. Mocking's going to help a lot. Jesus.
You just tell me how bad your memory was.
It is bad, but you don't have to. This is what I don't like. Everybody in my life knows that my memory's not real good, but yet they still act surprised when I can't remember something.
I mean, when you
or
can't
I get the eye roll or the.
When you forget Chris's name, it's kind of a big deal.
We didn't have to say that on the air. I have to let people know.
Are we live?
Bad.
Yeah, we're live.
Jeez.
Sorry, Phil.
What's my name?
How many else does Corbin have in it?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Listen.
I gotta take a drink of this non-sponsor. I didn't think about that.
Oh yeah.
we paid a Mosquito Authority.
Leroy's on. Leroy, wait.
Oh, Leroy, yeah, I'm glad you're watching because he's not gonna watch this very long. Here, let me get closer.
Okay. Coming after you, Leroy. I'm coming after you. That's right. Oh, yeah. There they are. I like the blue on the front, too, on the top.
Yeah, that pops.
Chris, can you get that on the very front, on the very, very top right there?
How many pairs is that?
15.
15?
Yeah, in the last 2.5 months.
Well, you told me that 3 times. I just wanted to make sure I didn't
They
forget.
should be a sponsor.
They
Of
should.
the airtime they get.
Well, they're outstanding shoe. They're good for your arches. If that's true or not.
William, thank
What
you for coming
size?
so I can see comments.
Leroy, I'm a solid size 13. Thank you very much.
I'm 13 as well.
Yep. 1-3. What size shoe do you wear?
11.
11. You turn that down.
I'm trying.
Kind of a rookie mistake.
It comes on automatically.
I've been waiting for 7 years to say that to somebody.
Hey, before we get started, you like my shirt?
No, it's communist.
Terrible.
I must break you.
Okay, so you've seen that, but somehow you just recently watched Top Gun.
Yeah.
This is the Open Mic Podcast. Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. Yes, I am wearing my Rocky.
Get
Dolph
12s
Lundgren
next
shirt.
time, Leroy said. Why do I want to believe Leroy's a solid size 12 if he's telling me to get 12s next time?
Pass it on down, so. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I might be out of.
The last Open Mic we did, you guys were giving me a hard time on Top Gun, but I can officially tell you I have seen Top Gun now. So I know what it's like to be someone's wingman. I know what Maverick means. I know Iceman. And also, this is the first time I've ever on Facebook got, what's that called?
Huh?
What's it called? Flagged?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you got put in bad boy corner.
Yeah.
No, I just got a warning.
Did we talk about this?
Oh,
We were talking
yeah,
about this,
yeah. I think I don't remember stuff.
Not in front of the folks
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did. We talked about it.
You absolutely did.
that I watched Top
Did you
Gun.
forget? Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
I've got an excuse. I got like 13 years on him.
You better check your thyroid.
Let's just talk about is thyroid a really thing?
For me, yeah. I go into the doctor. You know, you're yelling at me to go to the doctor because
And you finally went?
I finally went, and so
How much money it cost you?
I don't know, but
That's never good.
I don't know, but
Save your life?
I got my blood tested, right, and the doctor. Because, hey, we got your blood work. You might want to come in. So,
Oh,
boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
So, all right. Go in there. He tells me my thyroid is 98. And it's supposed to be between...
That's 2 points from 100. That's a perfect score.
It's supposed to be between a 2 and a 4. Or
Ooh, 2 or 4?
2 and a 4, and mine's a 98.
So a 3 would be perfect?
So 3 would be perfect. Mine was a 98.
That ain't good, Chris. Chris, you gotta be paying attention. This is your brother you're talking
And
about.
and Dr. V says, he goes, it's the highest I've ever seen. I said, well, you never met
challenge?
I said, you never met my family. I said, my cousin Trisha, she had a 120. She beat me. He goes,
Is that right?
she had a 120. Yeah.
Any other personal medical information you want to put out about your family?
Oh, sorry, Trish.
Jeez.
But no, she's in the business, so she was helping me.
She's in the business.
She was helping me and trying to get me to
She's in the
understand this. So I
business.
got medicine. I'm good.
So is that a real thing?
Oh, sorry. 0.4 and 0.6, Sarah said.
0.4 and
And I was
0.6.
98.
So
0.4 and you were 9'8"?
98, yeah.
So what's that do? What's the
I don't know.
thyroid?
What's the thyroid
It's,
do?
That's this thing here?
It's this thing right here, yeah.
Ooh.
And it can cause bad memory, no energy.
Okay. We've just established I do not have a thyroid.
What else? I don't know. Sarah,
No, it causes that.
it's a side effect.
You're back
of
on
it.
the table.
Yeah,
It causes that.
no, this is what it causes.
What about irritability?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it a problem that my left side of my body will just go numb? And I'm not being funny. I'll just be sitting there and I'll be like,
Oh, see, Kimmy, our cousin.
Yeah.
She had surgery because hers was so bad too. So I mean, it's in the family.
wow.
It's in the Evans side too.
I had to bring it to my wife. She's all worried about my little heart stuff, the heart scan thing. So she's
HIPAA violations all over this
She's
podcast.
been so worried about it. She's been so worried about it. She's got me paranoid about it now. I mean, it's like, I think when you get this heart thing under control, whoa, 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 I don't have a heart thing. What do you mean this heart thing under control?
Oh,
It's not good.
Jordan Hodgson stars.
Oh, Jordan did?
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you.
Jordan, were those meant for Ronnie, Phil, or Chris?
So if I had a thyroid,
He's got worried now. He's
if I had a thyroid deal, wouldn't I know by now?
Oh,
no.
So
No, no.
They call it the silent killer.
Yeah, you gotta get your blood work done.
I've had blood work done, so surely
yeah.
that would have popped
Well,
up.
no, you gotta tell them it's specifically
Thyroid
for
specific.
thyroid. Yeah, you gotta tell them. You need to go get checked.
What are the
Memory?
Memory, low
I'm good
energy.
there, I'm good there. Low,
I have great energy, by the way.
I've done so many podcasts, I can't
I
remember.
have good energy. Oh, Ryan's on to us. Ryan, I did have my heart scan. And
There's other side effects. Sarah, they gave me a sheet for me to read, but I gave it to Sarah and she read it for me. I just forgot what she told me.
Memory loss.
Yeah, memory loss.
There you go.
Right on.
So I was texting, since Ronnie threw it out there, I feel like I need to tell a story before we get going. I was texting with Chris.
Oh, hold on. Put that comment up there, Jordan. Just put.
For Chubbo, because I love his...
It did. Production.
So let me get this straight.
There.
Let me
It's
get
for
this.
me.
Let me get this straight,
That's
Jordan.
for me, Phil.
Wait. Let me get this straight. So you don't love my wife or Chris's wife? That'll be great. They'll be glad to know that.
Hey, we don't pay the membership to the book club, so we're not.
We
in
can
the,
get a membership.
We're not in the
I mean,
club. Well, you want to now?
Not now.
that's
I
fine.
feel like I've been scorned.
Checks in the mail. Chubbo.
Quit putting her words in her mouth. All right.
I'm not.
That's just totally rude.
I'm
That's
just
totally
making an
rude.
observation.
It's totally rude. They got a girls trip this
Oh,
weekend. all right?
no, look at the love fest. Oh, I love you too, Jordan. Yeah, well. Fake.
Oh, go ahead, Phil. What were you saying?
Oh, I don't remember.
Thyroid.
I really don't remember.
Thyroid.
No, that's awesome. Jordan, we agree. Sarah's awesome. We love Sarah too. I'm going on a girls trip.
Here's what needs to
Go get
happen.
everything checked out. That's why I haven't been to breakfast on Fridays.
Phil's
so.
got to talk to himself. Here's what needs to happen.
See, this is the kind of
It's open mic.
stuff
Say whatever you want. Oh, wait, no, we're on Gut the Newspaper.
that I have to put up with.
Yeah, wrong. Got the news page.
You bully me.
What needs to happen is we need to have Sarah, Jordan, and one of their friends sit here on an open mic, a female edition of the open mic.
I don't know if I like that idea. Well, no, wait a second. Who's the third person?
To be named later. I don't know.
What's the question?
Instead of
I forgot. Sorry. Thyroid.
you guys.
I'm battling heart disease. He's got a thyroid issue. God only knows what you've got floating around in there.
500 degrees in here. Just don't go get tested. You'll be fine.
Now, Branch is going to take care of us, though.
Yeah. We'll get into that here in a
Okay.
second.
Let's hope to get him off that.
Sarah, Jordan, and one of their buddies can do the open mic podcast.
Ooh, yeah.
A female edition.
That'd be
You know who
fun.
would be good?
Heather Little would be good.
Who?
She's funny. Heather Little, Eric Little's wife.
No. Littles are banned. They're banned for another 2.5 weeks.
Oh no, sorry. Amy Hudson would be great on it. She is awesome. She's so funny.
Oh, Amy's hilarious.
I got to see her.
She would be great.
I got to see her June 28th.
I
don't know what day though. I just know it's June 28th.
She is awesome.
Yeah, she is.
Amy's an awesome girl. But you know who else?
You think they get better ratings than we would?
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt.
They'd have much more intelligent conversations.
We're not even trying yet.
Greg's wife, I just went blank.
Katie.
Yeah. She'd be good at it.
She's hilarious.
We do have 4 mics, so
those 4 would be great.
We just haven't found a
What
fourth
would be
friend
fun
for
is
us.
if we had 2 women and 2 men, and we could rotate it around. Have point counterpoint. Pick like a social issue, discuss it.
As long as it's not your significant other, because
can't be the one.
Because then you like, okay, you're right.
No. It'd be the most boring show in the world.
I wish we just knew somebody who had a podcast platform.
Well, nobody's got a podcast
network
around here.
Yeah. So, all right. Hey, there's a few things I want to talk about, but real quick, city manager wanted to maybe hear it first before it's on news page, but the city is applying for multiple sidewalk projects, trails type deal. And today, the city was notified that they will have a
beer garden.
No. A walk. They're trying to get the elbow going so you can have trails through that.
That would be good. That'd be fun.
And there's a couple of phases built into that.
Who owns that over there?
City. It used to be a.
Don't some private citizens still own some of that land over there?
Maybe.
I think
a majority of it's city.
Yeah, I bet it is. But I was just thinking that somebody had told me not too long ago that some of the lots were still owned by families. I don't know if that's the case or not.
But they're trying to get a big old sidewalk project that goes eventually through the trails. That's going to be probably toward the end, some trails but they got to get sidewalks to there first.
Yeah.
And so the one that was just approved is basically on the south side and about 5th Street to about 9th Street. That was approved. They're going to try to get some sidewalks up and down Walnut all the way down to the junior high, and so make it more safe for runners and joggers and walkers and all that good stuff. So
that's awesome.
I want to get that out there before I forgot. So
we appreciate what the city's working hard trying to. I mean, they've got a lot accomplished over the last 6-7 years.
Oh, yeah.
A lot
of projects.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lots of projects.
Lots to be proud of.
It's a little warm in here.
Oh, it's not that bad.
It's cooling down. It feels like it's getting cooler.
I could go all night.
About?
No.
What?
It's hot up here still.
Oh, no, it's not hot. It's all in your brain.
90 degrees in the studio today.
You boys obviously never worked on the back of a hay truck when you were growing up.
I spent many times underneath the Cadillacs fixing those. So
you did?
That sidewalk, the driveway's there.
Oh, no. What are you talking about?
No. Try again.
Okay. No, I was inside most of the time.
What was your? I basically never left indoors. What was your summer job?
I worked when I was in my earlier high school days. I worked with Jackie Dunnigan.
Okay.
We did the spray foam.
Yeah.
And we also did the tar stuff on top of schools and buildings.
Oh, sure.
Like that.
Okay.
Hot.
Oh, yeah. Like they did on Shawshank Redemption, the Suds.
You've seen that movie.
Seen that movie.
Yeah.
And then in college, I came home for a few weeks, whatever, and Dad hooked me with a guy named Bo, and he did concrete work. Did that for a week, and I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I got a call to go from a coach in West Virginia to play summer ball. I said, sorry, I'm out. I had like 3rd-degree sunburns. I had bubbles on my shoulders.
The platforms. You have to put the platforms down too.
I don't. You put the
forms.
The rebar. Tie the rebar up, and
there's forms.
Then you got to trawl it and all that stuff.
Trowel, yeah.
Whatever. It's stupid. It's the stupidest job ever. Thank you for the guys who do it.
I was going to say, sorry. We apologize to all you hardworking people that do that for a living.
No, not for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just it.
Yeah, those guys are.
Chris had a illustrious career at a grocery store that was cut short due to bad decision making.
Fake news. It was up to.
He worked in a tanning bed, remember?
Stole a honey bun.
Still a honey bun.
He ran tanning beds, Phil.
I did run tanning beds.
Were you terminated?
No. I quit before they tried to do that to me.
Because of what? What was the offense?
He stole a honey bun, right?
No, I did not steal a honey bun.
That's not what I've heard.
Back in the day, honey buns were 25 cents.
That's right.
with tax,
Yeah.
27 cents.
That's right, 2 cents.
So you only get 15-minute breaks.
Yeah, break time.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And at break time, it was busy time because that's a good time to take a break.
Yeah. Real company guy. Go ahead.
Grab the honey bun and realize if I wait in line for 10 minutes, I'm only going to have 5 minutes left. So I took it to the break room, I ate the honey bun, wrapper still on the table. I didn't throw it away because it had to be scanned.
Yep.
And again, I had 27 cents in my pocket. It was a late shift.
Yeah.
And then management lady comes in and says,
Said, you're a damn thief.
So.
We report, you decide.
Yep. So. Okay, I got a question.
Okay.
Okay, this might be a podcast by itself. So.
Oh, boy.
And
Action. Okay.
storm sirens.
What about
I
them?
got a question.
Okay.
Outdoor storm sirens. Should we go? When they break, they're kind of expensive because parts are hard to find for that. Should we go away from storm sirens? Outdoor storm sirens.
Yes.
No. What? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Absolutely.
Why no?
In the middle of freaking night and you're sleeping, you're not watching the TV.
Oh, now those for outdoors. They're not intended for indoors. So if you're sleeping in the house, that doesn't count for that.
Thank you.
Really? So you can't hear them if you're in their
Well,
house?
it's a bonus if you do.
You can't,
okay.
Phil, you're not going to hear them when you're sleeping.
Well, I don't hear anything.
Okay, so exactly right. So,
But that's neither here nor there. I mean, something else is going to get me before a tornado does. But
thyroid.
But what's the problem? Evidently, what's the problem with having outdoor? Why does that bother you?
You don't need them.
Why does
You
it
don't need
bother
to
you?
waste money on it.
So you want to shut down an entire? There's a family that's whole business in Guthrie is doing working with storm sirens all over the country. You want to put them out of business?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Well,
everybody has a smartphone. Everybody knows when a tornado's coming.
No, they don't.
Sure they do.
Everybody doesn't have a smartphone.
Sure they do.
No, they don't.
What percentage of people don't have a smartphone, you don't think?
You want me to call a man that's in Kansas that doesn't have one?
No, we don't care about Kansas. It's Oklahoma.
Oh, now you don't care about my family. This isn't going well for Ronnie.
I don't think
I got family in Kansas.
I wouldn't mind them.
And I don't care about that.
Yes, you
They
do.
cost a lot of money to repair and fix and.
So what's a lot?
Oh, I don't know what the budget is, but I would think about $10,000. If
Really?
something goes down, it's
$10,000.
Yeah, it's
that's a
expensive.
lot of money to save a life.
We don't need them.
To save a life, that's a lot of money.
They cause delays in baseball games. We got to stop, because we hear them for at least a full minute.
Seriously, we usually know about a tornado an hour ahead of time. Most times.
I'm sticking with we need them.
I've never heard them.
I think it's absolutely crazy. For $10,000,
for one, if one goes down,
I understand, but we blow $10,000 on stupid engineering reports all the freaking
You gotta
time.
have engineering reports.
Huh? Well, we do on projects that never get done. People do all over the country. This is an actual service that could save somebody's life. I'm trying real hard.
No, we don't need sirens. We don't need sirens.
No, I like having the sirens. I do. So, are we getting rid of our sirens?
No. It's just a discussion that might come up in the future.
So yes, we are.
So evidently we are.
No, that's not the case.
Call my family friends, let them know they got to start over.
So do you go
early
through
60s.
Everyone's phones goes off.
So when you go to Walmart, Phil, do you go through self-checkout or do you have the people that are actually getting paid to do
I don't
it?
have a damn choice.
Well, you shouldn't do it yourself. You can,
I don't have a choice. You go to our Walmart in Guthrie, Oklahoma. There's 197,000 checkout spots, and they got 2 checkers.
That's old man take.
I go to the checkers.
Huh?
That's an old man take.
Yeah.
They don't have. How many checkers do they have?
I check myself. We check ourselves out.
We
every
do
time.
too.
I don't.
We do too. But my point is I don't have a choice.
Do you get a W-9 for your
Well,
work?
that's my whole. Thank you, Chris.
That's my point. That's why no.
And then they want to look at my receipt after I check myself out.
I don't do that. No.
I
Oh,
told-
they don't check mine.
No. they don't check mine either. But I heard you just say no, thank you. You don't have to show them.
Oh no, you don't have to show them, but you don't have to say no. Thank
Isn't
you.
that like the Fourth Amendment?
You just hold the receipt up and just keep walking.
Hold her seat up and say check your cameras. I ain't got time. Got to go.
I did your job. Now you want to double check my job.
Exactly.
Great, good for you.
And I got somebody on the inside who works there, and they're really strict on that stuff. So they're really paying attention to you.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll get yelled at if you're not. So
Put Josh up there. Oh, Sarah, thank you, Sarah. I love you. Put Josh up there. Josh has got a valid point.
His stars can't pop. Oh, his comment. I thought you were talking about his
Oh,
stars.
no, his comment, yeah.
It starts with the sirens. Next, they'll get rid of Phil. Keep the sirens.
That's what I'm saying.
Both are pretty old.
We were talking about over dinner that you would be, I think you'd be sad when you get the call that I'm no longer here. I think that would affect you somewhat. And there'd be a little bit of happiness, but also some sadness.
Is that the end of our storm siren discussion?
Yeah, we're keeping the sirens. It's over. We're not talking about it anymore. We're keeping the sirens.
Let's get rid of them.
Keeping the sirens.
Yeah, I say get rid of them.
We know, Chris. You don't care about people.
People usually know a tornado's coming when it's in Apache or Chickasha.
You realize that, like, this is what people down here live for. Tornadoes. Tornado season.
Well, I grew up in Kansas. We got a couple of them up there, too.
Yeah, but not like here in Oklahoma.
Oh, that's such a myth.
The T of Texas. Oh, what's the myth? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Huh?
I was reading comments.
We get better tornadoes here in Oklahoma than...
Shoe size, it's a myth.
Oh, yeah, big socks.
Yeah, big socks.
Big mittens.
Big mittens.
What if Phil is the siren? He is often. How much is that engineering?
Who's this? The what?
T of Texas.
Who's that?
Facebook or YouTube. YouTube.
Who's T of Texas?
Oh, it's
That's the point, Phil.
They're hiding? What'd he say?
it's a compliment to you, Phil.
No, what they said. I don't know what they said.
What if Phil is the siren? How much is that engineering report?
No, I see your guys' point, but I see both sides too.
I see both sides, but
I think if it's not cost prohibitive, right, then I think it doesn't hurt having the sirens. I just don't.
And
think
there
it
would
hurts.
and there's items where you can sign up for alerts that send to your phone for your particular area.
Sure.
So
Yeah. No sirens.
I slept through
yeah, you did.
I slept through a tornado once.
You slept through the
slept
big
through a lot of
windstorm
things.
too.
Oh yeah, slept straight through that. Woke up and I was like, what in the daylights is going on? Everybody's hunkered down. We got breaking news. I'm like, anybody want a sandwich? I had no clue.
I got fans in my room. Yeah, I'm not hearing no siren anyway.
Yeah, when it comes, it comes.
Real quick, we'll get to Miss Sue's comment real quick. Thank you, Miss Sue. During storms, you can't hear the sirens, but on the day, they are loud and clear.
That's a fact.
They test them once a month on Fridays at noon. So that's when they find out how much money it's going to cost to fix them when they don't work. So
Why are you so focused on the cost to fix these?
because I go to these meetings and they talk about how much it's going to cost to fix this one. It's going
How
to
do we
cost
get
to fix
invited to
this.
one of these meetings?
It's a public meeting. You can show up anytime.
So, are you worried about all the other, in your opinion, wasteful things that our government's spending money on?
I didn't say it was wasteful. I was saying money could be used for somewhere else because we already are alerted to that. I didn't say it was wasteful.
Well, is there other things? Is there other stuff in government we're spending
So-
money on that we could be spending money on other things?
Phil basically
I'm
wants
sure.
to take away your views and stuff whenever you post stuff about storms coming, stuff like that. He'd much rather see the sirens.
Trying to cancel him is what I'm trying to do.
Trying to get me canceled?
Trying to get you canceled. It's not working. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy, this is not good for you, TF Texas. Of course, we don't know your name, but
Oh, yeah.
we're potential Guthrie'ites checking the town out and its folks. Some interesting characters y'all have.
We're potential
fit right in.
Guthrie'ites.
Yeah, they're going to come to. They're thinking about moving to Guthrie.
They should.
Absolutely,
Well, they should move to
should.
Guthrie.
It's
We
a
moved
perfect
here.
town.
Yeah.
Moved here, 20th probation officer said you can go here. Got the ankle bracelet off 4.5 years later. It's been smooth sailing ever since.
TF Texas, it can be as busy as you want. It
Yeah.
can be slow as you want.
It is good.
You're 30 minutes from OSU, 45 minutes from OU, 30 minutes from the Thunder, hour and a half from Tulsa, 30 minutes from Oklahoma City.
What more can you ask for?
Guthrie Blue Jay football,
Guthrie News page.
Guthrie News page,
Second Banana Media.
Media.
festivals, Lazy E.
We do have a lot of great festivals, a lot of cool things.
Yeah.
Guthrie's just a cool town. I know everybody gets frustrated with their stuff, and everybody has something. Everybody's got something
Especially
to
when
say.
the lake turns over in the summertime.
Yeah, but bottom line is I mean, like Tanya and I, we chose to move here. We could have moved anywhere in the Oklahoma City area, and we wanted to be in Guthrie. Sorry for about 8 to 10 of you in Guthrie, but we really wanted to be here. And man, we haven't regretted it one day. I mean, we love this community.
Oh, it's a
great community. It really is.
I would recommend Tia Texas to get a hold of Brittany there at the Guthrie Chamber for any kind of questions they might have about Guthrie and all the businesses we have here. They have a real good mosquito authority place that can take care of your mosquitoes, flies, and ticks.
Don't forget Generations Church.
Generations Church, yeah. A lot of good stuff.
Well, I love our teachers in town. We have great teachers in Guthrie.
School districts on the rise, buildings. And
Absolutely. Doing
Brand
a
new
great
AC
job.
in the junior high gym today.
Just everything they're doing, right? I mean, I love, there's a lot of great things happening in Guthrie. So come on down. There's great people who can help you. Check it out. Did Ronnie kiss up to Brittany about something?
I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to get in that leadership
Said
class.
something about,
Phil.
well, thank you, Ronnie.
Well, I just mentioned Guthrie Chamber just now. About the T of Texas. If they have any questions, they need to get a hold of Brittany at the Chamber.
That is the best place to go.
That is where you start, right?
Absolutely. Are you still on that board?
Chamber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on that board.
Well, he hasn't made it to any coffees here lately, but I guess he's still on it.
That true, Chris?
Got a real big one today with OG&E.
Yeah, at the Chamber office today. I couldn't make it this one. I tried to.
Where were you?
Doing board stuff, I guess.
I was doing work. I was working on election numbers.
Changed jobs.
Yeah.
Bunch of difference.
Okay.
It went on without me.
Yeah.
T of Texas, I don't know if I can pull up your comment. It kind of cut off. He said, visit a few times now, and everyone has been extremely welcoming and friendly. It's nice and refreshing. Very hard to find a comparable, maybe something place. So
Very hard to find a comparison.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I don't think you won't be disappointed if you chose to make Guthrie your home. I don't know if they have kiddos or not, or where they are in their chapter of life, but regardless, it's a great place. Oh boy.
Well, you never know what you're going to get at open mic. We just recruiting families here and everything.
It's trying to help the community. Chris is trying to take away safety features, and we're trying to get people to move here. Well, you want to shut down the police department too, Chris? I mean, what else you want?
No.
Okay, good with police. Sheriff's office?
No.
Good there. Fire department?
They're hiring more people.
So it's just the storm notification that you don't like?
Well, I think it's a good start.
Yeah.
Good start.
I think it's a great start.
It could be an extra firefighter or two on shift.
Really?
You hate being outvoted, don't you, Phil?
Well, no, I hate talking to dumb people. There is no. How are you? How is one fire? You said $10,000.
Well, to fix something, and then we got 13 or so of them ish.
Okay. So, what does a firefighter in Guthrie make?
Not enough.
I would agree with that, but what do they make?
I want to say I went to the city council meeting last night.
Yeah.
They're talking about their budgets next year.
Cutting budgets.
Oh no, adding to the fire department.
Everybody else is in a recession, but we're good over there.
If we put 10,000 more towards it, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
Help firefighters out.
Well, it's the department heads are coming together to put their proposal together. Now the hard part comes together. This is our wish list. Now you got to go through and cut some of it off. But
Go ahead and post Leroy's comment there.
Oh, 50 to 80,000 each.
there we go.
Yeah, we're talking.
As I was saying, there's probably better use of funds. Test 1 2 test. Is that really what it is?
Well, he's not lying.
Well, you don't know. Leroy could be having some fun.
Oh no, this is public forum.
Hold on, Phil. I'm glad you asked. T of Texas, 55, 65,000 is what they said.
Wow. Okay. Shut him down. That's entirely too much money. No. I see both sides, but if they're that expensive, wow.
Like anything, there'll be an uproar for a few weeks, a month, and then times have changed.
Yeah, they have. Yep.
Time marches on.
We're getting rid of Jake breaks. We got to get rid of the
Time
sirens.
marches on.
We're getting rid of Jake breaks?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
When-
Dangerous. They're loud.
They're loud.
Disrupt
Oh,
community.
we're going to hurt you little millennials' ears? Jesus. Are you serious? They're loud?
No. That's what they said in the report. The complaints. They said they're too loud. So cities.
About 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, 6 weeks ago we talked about it on the show.
Did you not read the article on Guthrie News page?
I can't read it. I can't.
You go on the Crescent and there's a big sign around. You get there. No Jake breaks.
There's a lot of places.
Yeah.
By the way, majority of the people did not agree with the council on that one.
On what?
Jake brakes.
Well,
So, in fact, the comment is...
I mean, really, is that the biggest problem we freaking have? Is Jake brakes?
That's awesome if it is.
But it's not the biggest problem we have.
The best comment was, me crashing to your house is a lot louder than Jake brakes.
No doubt. So silly. Did they pass that?
Yeah.
Here in town?
Yeah.
6 weeks ago. We had it on the show.
Minimum 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You didn't. You should read the articles.
That's disappointing.
I try hard.
Well, we talked about it too, though.
Did we talk about that?
Oh yeah, we
I
talked
don't
about it
know
right
what
here
we're talking about.
on this forum.
Jake brakes Guthrie. I think it was like a 6-2 vote.
Who were the two that was against it?
I'm looking it up.
I'm going to say Dawn and James.
Here's the headline. Oh, people are stealing my stuff.
Oh, stealing your stuff.
After noise complaints, Guthrie prohibits use of Jake brakes.
It's the origin of the famous "Shut Up, Dawn." I missed that meeting and wouldn't have passed it. Brian Bothroyd. I think it's. I mean, if that's really the biggest problem we got is a truck making some noise. $5 gallon gas. Food prices at an all-time high.
You know, third world problems.
Talking about food shortages.
First world problems.
We got people that don't know if they're a boy, a girl, a can, a bottle, a rock, a chair. We got all these real problems, but we're worried about Jake brakes.
We probably shouldn't call them Jake brakes. That's kind of,
Well, that's very insensitive. It's very insensitive. Very insensitive.
The council voted 4-2 in favor of the ordinance.
Who were the two no's? It's a safety issue?
Don Channel and James Long were the no votes.
That's what I assumed. And, James's dad is a lifelong truck driver. He understands that stuff. And Don works in that, in automotive and with Wrecker and is very I just think it's silly. That's so silly. So how did this all start? Somebody went to the city and complained about Jake brakes?
Stand by. City officials were informed the council that the citizens have raised concern about noise issues along Noble Avenue regarding the use of engine compression brakes. That's me trying to show off. Commonly known as Jake brakes. Noise and frequency have become disruptive to the residents in the area.
See, Phil, this is why you have heart problems because you get so stressed out about small stuff like this.
Well, I'm not stressed out. This is all for ratings.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Don said the first thing I think
Watch your heart, though.
when I roll into town and there's no Jake brakes, I think you people have no life and that's all you're worried about is a Jake brake.
Okay, Dawn and I agree. Hallelujah, Dawn. We agree on something. I mean, this is nuts.
Well, Brian said a citizen complained, so
A citizen.
So one person can change the laws around here. Is this like the 1%?
I think it was a few. I think it was a couple.
Again,
but still.
So less than 1% of Guthrie's population doesn't care or know about it. So 3 people change the law.
So what does that mean? If you have a truck that has Jake brakes, you can't come through our town?
No, you just can't use them.
You can't use them.
So what are they supposed to do if they need to use them?
Well,
You gotta go slow through town.
yeah.
So
Well,
you
it's
have
the
to
speed
use
limit's
your
35,
Yeah.
right? So you shouldn't need brakes at 35 miles an hour, right?
So when they're coming in from 33 and they go past Cotterell and they go, and they
Right.
see the sign and they go.
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
Oh,
that's
down
so
there.
traumatic. That little noise just, not going to pull through. God, this is the stuff we're making policy on.
Let's move out. Let's move on.
No, that's crazy.
Oh, I thought I had Talbot's ambulance goes by, makes more noise. Oh boy, this might be a deal breaker for T of Texas.
Are you in favor or against?
I would say Edmond probably has no Jake brakes.
Yeah.
I would say they do.
Yeah.
It's primarily the reason that I want him here because Edmond doesn't.
Edmonds don't even hardly need brakes. Well, you need brakes because you're stopped the entire time you're driving through Edmond.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, how did I not know about this?
We talked about
Let me
it.
look at the article.
This is almost as big as the blue trash can incident of 2014.
Oh, I think it was the no.
This was in May 17th.
When was?
This article.
Jake
Remember,
Briggs?
we did the open mic. He said he was going to come, then he quit. He didn't show up. It was just me and you that night.
I didn't quit. My wife told me I couldn't come out and play.
Well, I mean, you quit earlier in football than Chris just went on.
I've never quit in football.
Once you quit once, it's easy to quit after
No,
that.
I had a prior commitment. My lifelong friends were all very advanced in age. 2 or 3 of us probably won't make it to 60, so we need to spend as much time together as we can.
But it was me and you.
Yeah.
Just doing the open mic. He skipped out that night.
I didn't skip out.
Were you here?
That doesn't mean I skipped out.
In fact, he's the one who, hey, let's go down and do a podcast.
It was him. Yeah, it was him.
then
He did initiate that one.
But then
So what happened was...
I was reminded that I need to spend quality time with the family.
And just like I tell everybody on stuff, thank you, James, for this. Some towns prohibit jake brake use at night. So this is not just a Guthrie thing.
Oh, no, I'm not saying it is. I think anybody that's complaining about this doesn't have any real problems. That's all I'm simply saying.
But here's the other thing, too, that doesn't help them. So if you buy a house on Noble, you're probably going to have a little bit of noise traffic.
What's what I was going to say? You buy a house on a highway. There's probably going to be a little traffic.
Or the people who buy houses on golf courses that get mad when
when a golf ball hits
them.
us. Yeah.
Or would it be
who
like-
would have thunk it? A golf ball hit
Would
me.
it be like moving down near the train tracks and then complaining that the train comes
Oh, yeah,
through?
absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
There were some good comments on that deal.
Jeez. Unbelievable.
What else? Anybody got anything to talk about? Comments?
Hey, we got a new baseball. We're going to have a new baseball coach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My days are so messed up. I went to San Antonio. We can talk about that later.
Thyroid.
Yeah, new baseball coach. Of course, that hasn't been announced yet, but we'll have one.
Have they started interviews yet?
I think they just got it posted.
Yeah.
It just came out the other day that Casey resigned from coaching. Still going to be teaching history. I think also might be doing some junior high football as well. So
Yep.
I believe that's still the case.
Yep.
But yeah, 8th season as the head coach, and I think 26 years in the Guthrie School District, a whole long time there. 25 wins last year, 139 wins, 99 losses. District champions his second year, I think it was. But
State qualifier last
State
year.
appearance last year.
Yeah,
before
state
last
year
year.
before last.
21, yep.
Yeah.
So it comes at a crucial time as the school now has to find a coach, and this is kind of late in the game to be finding the applicants, because a lot of coaches don't want to put their schools at harm as far as applying and all that stuff. So I'm sure there's some internal candidates that would be interested in that as well. So I think
Not me.
not you. Okay.
No.
On the record.
Oh, yeah.
On the record.
I am not going for that position.
But it's posted out on the coaches forum, so I think it'll get a lot of great applications.
Yeah.
If it happened in May, I think there'd be really a whole lot
I do too.
more applicants out there. But when John Chappell, the head baseball coach for 20 some odd years, went to the athletic director spot, Guthrie made Casey Porter, the interim for a year, and then a month after the season, not even a month after the season, they made Casey the head job. So if they have to go internal, maybe
interim.
Maybe it's an interim, and then open it wide open for everybody at the right time, and whoever maybe the interim is, they can prove themselves. Or
I mean, the only critique I have about all this, and Casey's a friend. We've done a lot of broadcasts with Casey over the years, and you played for Casey.
Yep. Played junior high with him, and then he also was assistant coach in high school.
We all consider Casey a friend.
Coached with him last year.
Absolutely. I don't like the way he handled the timing of it. I'm just going to say it. I mean, it put everybody in a weird spot. I mean, if you know you're not, if he knew that he wasn't going to come back, now maybe there's a reason that he waited till July. I mean, I don't know, right? And there could be.
yeah, could be.
But, if it just.
Sure, it's a tough decision for him.
Well, it has to be a tough decision. Casey loves kids, and he loves baseball.
Loves it, yep.
And so he's done a heck of a job as a coach. I think everybody has their reasons for doing things, but I think it would have put everybody in a lot better situation if there was a way to have known about this, like Chris said back in May, and then you could have went out and really done a complete search. With all due respect to anybody that's inside the program that wants to apply, I'm not saying they're not qualified. I'm not saying they wouldn't do a great job. All I'm simply saying is a 5A program like Guthrie, we deserve to have the opportunity to go out and truly see if we can get the best available person out there for the program. The kids deserve that. Again, not saying that any of the internal candidates aren't that person, right?
Right.
But you should go out and look.
Right. So I got two perspectives on this because, again, I coached last year for the assistant coach with the 2 internal candidates that we have now.
Yep.
And I will be absolutely thrilled if either one of those guys got it. But now this is the Guthrie baseball player who used to play at Guthrie and loves this program. I think it would be a disservice if we did not open it up and actually go out and go interview people, because we love Guthrie baseball and guys who just bleed it, think about it all the time. We want to win state championship. Not saying that anybody inside couldn't do it, but we want to win. We want to win. We want to win. We want to win. So it needs to be a good search. And again, if any of our 2 internal candidates had that opportunity, I would be thrilled, and I would love to work with them next year.
Love them both. Think they're both top-notch human beings.
No doubt.
So I, by no means, do I think we would be in bad shape if either one of the internals. I think we're all saying the same thing. We just think it should be opened up, and it has been opened up. It's not like that they're not doing that. It's just what's available looks much different in July than it did in May.
You got Edmond Santa Fe play for a state championship. They have 17 assistant coaches. Maybe one wants to talk about it. Now
I'll say this: all things being equal, I'd just soon have an internal Guthrie person get the job as somebody from outside. All things being equal.
Yeah.
Right?
100%. Yeah.
I mean, I would want one of our guys to get that job. I think, it's easy to say you're going to support local. And I think this administration, I think Dr. Simpson and his staff, and I think they've done a fabulous job of giving people internally the opportunity to take head jobs when presented those opportunities.
And not just sports.
No. As principals.
Yep.
In all areas, and as it should be. I think that's wonderful. So I just wish we'd had the opportunity to really go out and look.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the right person is there anyway, so maybe it works out no matter when this came up.
And this is a great job. 5A Guthrie Blue Jay baseball, it's a big-time job.
And
anybody who gets a job would be lucky to have this job.
And there is a little bit of pressure on the next person for what Jordan says.
He does make the field look beautiful.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Jordan is 100% correct.
Yes.
And matter of fact, we won't say, but you and I were talking about that when we first found out Casey was resigning as the baseball coach. And I don't know if it was you or I said, ain't going to find anybody that's going to put that kind of time into the field.
No. Yeah. There's nobody in Guthrie history who's put more hours into that ballpark.
No.
Not even close.
So hard on it.
Field of the year.
I'm glad Jordan pointed that out because he worked his tail off on that field.
All the time.
Works his tail off. So Casey's done a good job. He's a good guy. He'll be missed. On to the next one, right?
Yep.
Next man up.
Yep.
Is that what they say?
All right.
Can I get in trouble for saying that? Next person up?
Oh, no, you can say man.
Okay. All right.
Before we go to our next topic, T of Texas, Phil.
T of Texas again.
Has a question for Phil?
For me. Okay.
Oh.
Yes, T of Texas.
I would like to hear this story in a public forum like this. So.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, boy. Blue trash cans of 2014 haven't come across the top.
Tell us about blue trash cans, Phil.
I like how she used our podcast name. Oh, boy.
T of Texas. There's a family in town that's a wonderful family. It's a wonderful family. It's absolutely one of the greatest families I've ever known.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got the wrong comment up there. Let me go back to the other one there. Okay. Sorry, Jordan Chapel Hodge. There we go. Right there.
Okay. What was I saying?
Thoroughly.
Wonderful family.
Wonderful family. 2014, I believe it was a beautiful fall day. I got a phone call from a member of this family that said, "Don't you think these blue trash cans are ugly?" Now, Chris, had I given any thought to this prior to this phone call?
No.
But I love this family, and this family is not one that likes to
publicly display their thoughts.
Yes, they don't like to do that in Publix.
They probably don't like the sirens either.
So well, if they don't like sirens, I'm out on the sirens too. So
Sirens okay, Jake brakes no.
okay, they don't like Jake brakes.
I've spoken too much.
Okay, probably have. But so when I get a phone call from a member of this family suggesting to me that maybe I should go to the city council meeting and suggest we get rid of the blue trash cans because green trash cans would blend in better and it would be a good thing. How am I doing so far?
Spot on.
Yeah. So I did the only responsible thing that you could do in that situation. I took the cause up of an issue that I absolutely cared not about at all and went down and spoke in favor of green trash cans.
Blue or green?
Oh, no, green. We don't want blue. Blue's ugly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We still have blue trash cans, by the way.
8 years later, we still have
I had no effect, much like in most things in my life.
And TF Texas
Didn't really impact anything.
TF Texas, you would probably, as you can tell in the first few minutes of the show, that Phil has a couple opinions on stuff.
Well, I have some opinions.
Yeah. Usually shares those.
I'm not afraid to talk.
But
I got things
the
on my
one
mind.
time he goes to the city council meeting to be upset about something,
I don't care about it.
it's green trash cans. Phil's at the head of the table like a CEO talking about not storm sirens, not Jake brakes, not sewer system, not trails, not infrastructure, trash cans.
Well, like I said, now, T of Texas, that's one thing you'll find about people in Guthrie, very loyal. So I couldn't tell them no. Well, I talked to you right after I got the phone call.
I reluctantly answered. I was
And
embarrassed. I was embarrassed for you.
And I said, I've got to go say
Well,
in front of everybody.
I got something for you to go take to city council.
Oh, okay.
Can we get some kind of law to outlaw
Ordinance.
Oh, sorry, ordinance to
Yeah.
ban tires from being in yards. They're trashy looking. They hold water,
What's he
and
talking
they produce all kinds of
mosquito
mosquitoes.
That's good for you.
Well, I get
That's
it.
business.
No, I want to help.
I have spent 4 months
guy.
spreading tires all over this county for you at your bequest. Now he wants them picked up.
Gotta get rid of them. Gotta make them look good.
Hey, speaking of tires, I saw a thing on.
Sarah, it's a no. I tried.
I saw a thing.
Oh,
Reel.
Sarah wants it?
Yes, Sarah.
Okay, I'll go.
What's those things?
I thought it was good for
Tin
business.
horns. There was a tin horn in someone's driveway, and there was like water. You know how
What's
water.
where tin horns goes under it?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay,
I was
all
just painting a picture.
Oh, okay.
And there's water standing on both sides.
That's right.
Because the tin horn's obviously full. So
How do you clean it out? I saw this the other day, too.
did you see it? Yeah. It's,
I actually saw it for the first time in about 1978 in Greenwood County, Kansas.
yeah.
Pretty
So-
amazed then, too.
So you run a chain underneath this tin horn, you hook up to a tire, and then you get on a four-wheeler, and you take off, and that tire has to go through the tin horn and pushes all the debris out. Tires.
Pretty interesting. How'd you get the chain through there?
Well, depending on the size of the tin horn, you can put it on the end of something like a long PVC pipe type deal until it gets to the end.
Type deal?
Yeah. PVC or a long stick or
Stick.
whatever.
Long
whatever
stick,
it takes.
220, 221, whatever it takes.
Whatever. You know, you just piece it together.
Oh,
How do you
sweet
do
Jesus.
it?
No, I think you hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
No, I think you're doing fine.
Follow me for more.
You're doing fine.
Well, Sarah says you can't help somebody if their neighbors have standing water. Yeah. Thanks for the you know. I see your point, babe. I'm right there with you.
Sarah, I'll take this cause on. So can Sarah tell me what I'm opposed to?
Tires.
Ban tires. You can't have tires in your yard.
I don't think I see tires.
You can't have tires in your yard.
Well, you got to have them like inside. You can't have them out exposed to the elements.
I guess Liberty will take a back step.
You can't, on your own land, you can't put a tire back there if you want.
Well, I mean, you can't have tall grass either. You got to cut your grass. I mean, there's all kinds of ordinance against people in their own yard. I mean, HOAs have laws.
No, I don't have an HOA where I live.
Well, I'm not saying you, Phil.
America.
I don't either. I got the Constitution.
Oh, it's in my back pocket. Well, it's in the truck right now.
Oh, it's in my heart everywhere I take it.
Always in my heart.
It's always in the truck, too.
Always in the truck.
Hey, everybody's a patriot these days.
Yeah. Okay, let me get to the next topic right here. I'll get a little, drawing a little political talk here.
We're going to talk about election.
And then we can get out of
Political
that
talk.
if we want to do that.
Okay.
If there's any ideas that folks want us to discuss, be glad to take those on. So, the local races, County Commissioner Monty Piercy almost got 80% of the
That
votes.
was nip and tuck. We saw Monty right before he went to his watch party, and he was nervous. And I said, you are literally the only person that is worried about this election tonight.
We called that
Only
one
you.
pretty early.
Yeah, yeah.
Like 2 minutes. Because, I mean, the question was he going to get to 80%? And he didn't quite, got like 79 points.
75, I think.
78.
78, whatever it was.
78.9 or something like that.
Monty does a great job.
Yep.
Tremendous job.
So did you hear what I said that night? Oh no,
He left early.
You didn't show the show
Oh, no,
to
he
the
didn't
show.
show it. Yeah, he didn't.
I
I'm
said
going to start hitting buttons.
I said that he might. I think he's one of the top elected officials in Logan County ever.
Oh, I agree with that. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I don't think there's any question. Actually, you said that the night that me, you, and Ronnie did the pre-election show. You said that. But you go ahead and
I said that
you go
pre-election
ahead and attack me.
Better
some more.
check that thyroid blood test. Full scan.
Jeez. But no, he is. Monty does a tremendous job. Catch y'all next. Well, we hope you get down there to TF. Hey, seriously, if you guys come down, get a hold of us. We're easy to find.
T of Texas. T. What's a T town in Texas?
Oh.
Tyler, Texas.
Tyler, Texas.
But I think
it's a fun game.
the T of Texas.
Tyler of Texas. Tim of Texas. Maybe it's the T of Texas.
Or maybe it's just somebody's first name's T, but starts with T.
No,
That's
no,
what I said.
it's going to be up Texas.
So it's T of
Are we really
Texas.
talking about this?
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
County 1,
Focus.
District 1 Mark Sharpton.
Mark Sharpton
Elected for the
defeated,
fourth time
yeah,
in Logan County.
yeah.
Took down the incumbent,
Yeah.
Marvin Goodman.
What's Marvin going to do now, do you think?
I don't know.
Marvin's what? How old is Marvin? Late 60s?
I would guess, yeah.
67, 68,
Yeah,
somewhere?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got his pension from the military.
Yep.
Been a county commissioner for 10 years, roughly?
2 terms, 8 years.
8 years.
Yep.
You know, maybe he wants to do something in private sector. Maybe he just wants to enjoy himself, right?
Yeah.
You know, whether you agree with people or not, and I disagreed more with Marvin than I agreed with him, doesn't mean I was right. Just means that I disagreed with him more than I agreed with him. You still got to respect the fact that he served for 8 years, in my opinion, as
Yeah.
a county commissioner. And I think you got to
Winning election's hard to do, and did it twice.
He did it twice, you know, so, you know, I appreciate anybody that's willing to step out there and take on a completely thankless job. Because it is. County commissioner is a thankless job.
Would not want that job.
No.
I would not want that
So-
job either.
And I think Mark will do a good job. I think Mark will be pretty focused on the roads and you know, yeah, I think he did a good job when he was commissioner before, you know, so.
Just to
We
jump
shall
ahead
see.
a little bit, because we got an election that we're going to talk about here on August 23rd, but if you ever want to run for city council, you can do that. You can file for that in December.
Oh,
December.
really?
December filing period.
Huh. Who would I run against?
Yeah.
Your district,
Yeah.
sorry, your Ward 2,
Ward 2.
What am I?
you're probably Ward 1.
Ward
Who would I
1.
run against?
Ward 2 would
Yeah.
be Jeff Taylor
I don't think I can beat him.
and Brian Bothroyd.
I'm out. Can't beat either one of those
Can't beat either
guys.
one.
What about me?
Your Ward 1, James Long
Oh, boy.
and Jim Case.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
probably not. James is a pretty popular guy. I see his picture right out here.
Somebody asked me, he said, well, what's your city council? I said, I don't really think I could beat Brian or Jeff, and my ego just wouldn't take that.
Oh, and mayor. There's going to be 4 spots.
you can
Oh,
run.
I'm running for mayor.
You
for
can
sure.
be anywhere and run for mayor, right? It's not about.
Correct. You can be anywhere and run for mayor. The only thing is here is that council member's 4-year term.
Yeah.
Mayor's a 2-year term.
So every 2 years you got to run?
Every 2 years you got to run.
That's even better, Phil. We take turns.
We could rotate. Could you do like a tag team mayor thing?
One of you's got to tap out.
Well, I mean, every 2 years we could rotate in and
we
out.
rotate.
Oh, yeah.
You sponsor me for 1 year, and then I sponsor you for the next
You
2
want to run
years.
for mayor?
I'll run.
You want to go this time? Well, maybe I should go this time
Yeah,
because
you
I
go
got
this-
less time.
yeah,
I mean,
you got the- you
your
go this-
thyroid, you got your thyroid out
I got to
of
take
control.
care of my health issues first. You go first.
Would be entertaining.
Let us know in the comments if you vote for us for mayor.
Oh, boy. Yeah, my ego can't
Well, we
take
just,
this.
we just need to know if we should do it or not.
Well, no, I think there's a lot of people who'd like for us to run for mayor solely for entertainment value. I don't think they think we would be good at it.
I think we'd be awesome at it, Phil.
I think you'd be a good mayor.
About Chris.
Chris would be a good mayor.
That'd be good, man.
Yeah, I think you would. I mean, being serious,
I can tell you.
I would suck at anything like that because I have the self-discipline when I get mad of a 3-year-old. So
Tantrums?
so I'm self-aware. It wouldn't be good.
Well, you go first. That way it makes it easier for me
No,
to win
no.
the second time.
I am never running for any kind of office because I would embarrass my family. I would embarrass myself.
Look, Ryan Conning. Phil for mayor sounds we made tomorrow. There you go.
Okay, Ryan, I'll just come give you the money that you would have made by making my signs, and we'll save everybody the pain and suffering. But
You can be a city council member. You can be a mayor. It's all the same. It's one vote.
yeah,
But the city manager does, and
All
his
the work.
staff does all the work.
all the work.
That's why I want mayor.
All this. Yeah, yeah.
I just go to meetings and smile.
I think the key to being a good city council member is asking questions,
Listening.
listening, asking questions, making sure there's accountability because that's what they're there for, but understanding that they do not run, they are not the boss of any
They're not the
city
manager.
employee,
That's a perfect job.
right?
Sign me up.
To me,
They set the policy.
yeah, with input and direction from the professionals, you know, so.
Exactly right.
Perfect job.
But I think over the time, like I've said this, I think overall our council's pretty darn good right now. I think overall, wouldn't you agree?
He doesn't agree, Phil.
Huh?
He don't agree.
I'm just no.
You don't
it's-
agree?
It's fine. Yeah.
I think they do a good job.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm never going to agree with everything everybody says.
I think
but
they're lucky they have a good city manager. That
I think they have a great city manager and a great staff. Yeah, no, I agree with that. But I
But
think.
he's retiring though. So
Yeah.
So
He's got April.
Phil, you a city manager?
Oh hell no!
Oh,
No, that
not just Phil, but boy, that's a.
there's
You have to be like city manager school.
first
Just
act.
think about it. You have to work with the police union.
My first act.
Then you have to worry about Jake breaks.
My first act, we'd change the color of the damn trash cans,
Tires?
and we'd get rid of tires for Miss Sarah. Chris, what do you want?
I just want everyone to be happy.
Oh,
Okay, the one he has an unrealistic expectation.
that's
around
not, that's not going to happen.
I know that's.
Would
not
you ever run for political office?
Would I ever run? Yeah, I wouldn't rule it out.
Yeah, and what level? Like state level or something?
I don't know.
Local,
I've never.
Yeah.
state.
I could see him.
Federal?
I could see him doing something at the Capitol. I could.
At the Capitol?
Yeah, I could see you doing that.
Like District 31?
No, you're not. I'm voting for Colin. I'm not voting for you.
Oh, no, we'll get to Colin here in a minute.
Oh,
His
brother.
well, Colin's really good. Though.
Colin
Jeez.
will be termed out by the time I.
Yeah, Colin will move on.
Colin,
he'll be in
Colin be a
D.C. by then.
Yeah, Colin will be a federal state, a federal senator for us.
Okay, you brought up Colin. Let's get his in real quick, then we can move on to other topics at hand. Colin Duell, Carmen Greider will go to August 23rd. Colin got 2,051 votes. Carmen got 1,538 votes.
Terrible voter turnout.
Logan got 979. 3 shy of 5,000 people voted in District 31.
How many registered Republican voters are there in District 31?
I didn't look. I have to look it up. It's been a
Damn
while.
sight more than 5,000.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I thought the voter turnout was atrocious.
It was down what I thought it was
bad.
going to be.
Yeah.
You thought it would be there?
No, I thought it'd be higher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And I want to say this about Logan Trainer.
Yeah.
I was really impressed, and to be quite frank, was very surprised that he was able to garner the amount of votes he did.
How many votes did I say he was going to get?
You said about 1,000. Yeah, he was right there.
I was 21 votes off.
But I'll say this about Logan. He seems to be, and this is what I think hurt. A guy that I really respect said this yesterday morning. He's been around a long time, and he was telling Colin this. He said, if I didn't look at you like a son and know you as a man and know the kind of person you are and the job you would do, if you weren't running, he said, I would have voted for Logan.
Oh, I would have too.
And I think there's a lot of people that felt that way that voted for Colin.
If you didn't know any of the candidates and he knocked on your door and talked to you
You'd be
for
blown
5 minutes,
away.
Yeah.
Very impressive young man. I hope he sticks around and finds his place in politics. I think he gives himself some time in this area. People really get to know, because right now the most difficult thing he had was that he was asking everybody to just trust me, even though you don't know me.
Right.
Right. I mean, nobody had the advantage of. He didn't have the advantage of being here his whole life and people knowing who he is and how he, all that stuff. So, but he's a very impressive young man. I hope he stays active and involved in politics. I really do, because I think he's the kind of person that we want representing us out there.
Yeah.
So I thought he did a really good job. I thought Grider, their camp, I mean, they've never came to my house. I've seen them in my neighborhood. Now, the reason they probably didn't come to my house is
Guilty by association.
I had a big Colin Duel sign, in my front yard. So
Colin still knocked those doors.
He did. He still knocked the doors and talked to him. But she did not come to our door, and that's okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's a choice, but I've never had a conversation with her. But I will say this: I didn't think she did anything that was. I thought she ran a clean campaign.
Yeah,
I didn't think she was. So I don't. And I thought Colin ran a clean campaign. I know there's talking heads out there that are wanting to try to stir something up that isn't there, and that's okay. Those people think they're a lot more important than they are. It's amazing. Somebody runs for office one time, gets destroyed in the election, all of a sudden is an expert. But anyway, that could be a whole show.
That could be a whole show.
Yeah, absolutely.
We started after this one.
But just lie, just straight up lie about stuff is what amazes me. But anyway, I think it's going to be a good election between Colin and Mrs. Grider come August 23rd.
I can tell you there were 17 precincts.
Yep.
14 of those are in Logan County, 3 of them, 3 small ones in Oklahoma County. But if there's 17, that means Colin won 12 of the 17 precincts. Carmen won 5 of the precincts. The largest one that Carmen, there was 2 that she won in Logan County. She had 28 more votes than Colin in one and 32 more votes than Colin in another. Colin, again, won in 12 of the 17. He won the Guthrie, the voters in Guthrie, precincts 306, 07, and 08, plus 78, plus 183, plus 69. And then 309, which is kind of Guthrie, Southern County a little bit, was plus 69 there. So those were his largest ones. He had a 47 plus, 23 plus, and a 35 plus there, as he got 44% of the vote. Carmen got 34% of the vote. Now, the thing with the August 23rd thing to remember is there won't be 5,000 people voting. There's going to be
2,000, 3,000.
There's going to be two state runoff races, I think, on the Republican ballot. I know state treasurer, and then U.S. Congress or U.S. Senate, and then obviously Colin Carmen for those that.
So how many do you think will get out and vote in that election? The Colin race. How many? What do you expect total voter turnout?
So
to be?
5,000 came out and voted. I would say
2,000.
I was hoping to say 35. I'm hoping 3,500 people will show up to vote.
Well, we need everybody to show up, especially in Guthrie.
Yeah.
Get out and vote. Colin Duel.
True patriot. Sorry. This is old boy broadcast, right?
It's old mic.
This is open mic or is this old boy? It's open mic or old boy?
It's open mic.
Open mic.
Open mic. Oh, yeah. Vote Colin Duel. Sorry, Chris.
News pages and newspapers always endorse candidates. It's not a big deal.
I know. I don't.
It's all right. It's okay. They'll call him, though.
There's some election weirdos out there.
You think? Literally, somebody posted, vote afternoon.
Yeah, after 12 o'clock.
After 12 o'clock. Protect your election right. I'm like, oh, my God.
What's that mean?
Who knows?
I don't know what that meant
Freaking
either.
idiots, man. I mean, just the dumbest crap comes out of these people's mouths.
You get out before 10 o'clock so you don't have to get in the heat.
I mean, it's just so
And
stupid.
people are checking ballot machines.
Oh,
make sure
yeah,
they're
checking
working.
machines, by God. You know,
Make sure they're working.
My question is, how the hell do you know if they're broke? Is this guy like a machine expert?
It must be.
I mean, just paranoia running freaking wild.
Going to the election board office and watching them open up the
Stupid.
envelopes to make sure.
It's their right, Phil. It's their
No,
right.
that's fine. And they have a right. You're right. It is their right, and it's my right to think they're idiots when they do that stuff.
Well, that's just insensitive, Phil.
Complete idiots.
Insensitive. Insensitive.
I mean, literally, I ran one campaign. I got destroyed in the campaign. I've spent every day since then.
You ran for office?
No, I'm talking about this person.
Oh.
And then they go out there and talk about how everything's corrupt and nothing's fair and big dark money. Well, how about they just don't like you? How about that? How about they just didn't believe what you were selling? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it had nothing to do with anything other than that. Right?
You're insensitive.
I'm very insensitive. Put on your tier and go talk to somebody else.
Oh boy.
I'm over the lies, man. I'm over it. I'm freaking over it. These people are a joke.
Yeah, it's crazy
They're a
with
joke.
election. It's there's 2,000 mules or 20 whatever.
20,000.
Have you watched that?
2,000
not.
mules. 2,000 mules.
Is it 2,000?
How long is that? Because
It's a good documentary.
Is it on Amazon? What's it on? I guarantee it's
I don't
on
know.
Amazon.
We
Never mind.
actually bought it. I think you could
Netflix?
buy it.
No.
It's not on Netflix.
I would imagine
You can get a
anything
copy of it.
liberal, it wouldn't be on anything.
We saw it on, but we watched it. It's a very interesting documentary, and obviously there was some weird stuff going on. I'm just saying, in Oklahoma, there's probably a pretty good chance
Yeah, there's nothing happening
that there's
in
no
Oklahoma.
shenanigans going on in Oklahoma.
Presidents don't come visit Oklahoma because it's going to be Republican.
I mean, every
Yeah.
time. It's just,
Emergency Manager Stephen Haggett, thank you for being on here. You missed our storm siren talk.
oh, yeah. What does he think?
Well, I don't know if he wants to share it out here.
Why not? He's public servant.
That's not the comment. It's a different one.
Well, I know.
Oh, okay.
I was just bringing it up there.
Stephen, do you think we should get rid of storm sirens, yes or no?
We'll see how.
$80,000 to fix.
He did miss it? Yeah, that's great. But do you think we should get rid of him, or yes or no?
Putting him on the spot.
That's okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, it's open mic.
Oh.
No.
Steven says,
You're flip-flop more than anybody I know. You told you 50,000, 80,000. He's like, okay, never mind, I'm out.
Well, I just want to point out that the expert says we need him.
not even a year on the job. He's still a rookie.
Times have changed.
Expert.
Don't
The
need 'em.
expert.
Don't need them.
The expert.
I don't think I for the cost of him, I think.
No, thank you.
Steven, just imagine how much extra money you would have in your budget.
What's 13 times 80,000?
800,000.
I mean,
240. 1.2.
Don't need the sirens, Phil.
1.24 million.
Don't need them. Don't need them.
Steven's like, well, I picked a good time to come on the show, or we'll start watching. But it's been a busy week at Lazy with Little Britches in town. About 2,500 people on 5,000 golf carts.
That is awesome.
Little britches.
Restaurants crowded.
Restaurants
today.
are crowded.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Big boxes are.
Yesterday I had a little fun. That's for a family from Alabama at lunch. We're
Yeah.
sitting there and we greeted them, said hi, they're a nice family. And I said, man, that's a hell of a deal. Coach Saban retiring today. Did he retire? So well, they've been tied up doing horse stuff. They're not paying attention. What's going on back up?
All right. Did you guys watch city council meeting like I did last night? I'm the only one. Okay.
I think I was doing laundry or something.
So
Things to do.
listen to this.
Dishes, maybe.
So the National Little Britches Association is
Yeah.
a big deal.
It is.
It's one of the biggest youth things in the country.
Well, we talked about it at Chamber this morning.
Okay.
You were there.
Good.
But you wasn't.
So the Lazy East spoke, Dan, with the Lazy East spoke at council last night, and they're trying to bring in two more events. The two other big
They've
youth
done
events.
a great
youth
job
events.
out there.
The junior high national rodeo and the high school.
Ooh, yeah, bring it on.
So
Wow.
for them to put their package together, now there's contracts up to 2025 in Georgia right now.
Yeah, so it'd be 2026.
And so when it
or
goes,
so.
yeah, it'd be 2026.
Yeah.
And Guthrie, Oklahoma. Fast forward, we'll be putting in an offer. Lazy will be up against Las Vegas, Kansas City, Lincoln, Nebraska, the place in Georgia,
bet Guthrie's got a shot.
And they want to be central, Wyoming. They want to be central located, but the Lazy needs help from the city of Guthrie
Kind of help.
and city of Edmond.
Kind of help.
I'm glad you asked, Phil.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Thanks.
Among things,
Be a great city councilman.
the
Ask
yep, the flats. They would love to have the flats,
They can have them.
which includes water and electricity. Give them the flats. The arena is subleased until 25. They would request that, like to have the Logan County Fairgrounds for their cattle and
When you say have, what does that mean?
rent for that. For the each event's about 10 days long.
Would they pay the community for that, or they just want us to give it to them?
That's part of the deal. They would like the city give that to them.
So the taxpayers would foot the bill for all the electricity,
The water.
the water. Wonder what the investment of something like that
Another
would
good
be.
reason to get rid of sirens. Save that money.
Unless a tornado hits and it kills everybody down there, that's not very good.
$10,000 for the junior high one.
Yeah.
$10,000 for the high school one.
That would be that would be the ask to the city
The city would give $10,000
in real money.
in real money. Now, when you have these events, you got to have EMS on
Yeah.
standby,
Yeah.
and that's about $9,000 for that time frame.
So
And so the city, instead of saying swapping out, the city would give the Lazy $10,000 for that one event, and then the Lazy can do whatever they want. They can use it for whatever they want, but they still got to pay for the off-duty EMS people there. And now, the one thing I learned last night, it was highly disappointing. Also, they'll go to City of Edmond and ask them for help too. They'll put a complete package together to bring these 3 huge events in June and July. And we see what Little Britches
That'd
has
be
already
big
done.
time.
And it's a no,
I think
not
it's
a
a no.
no-brainer. You ask questions, you think it through, but all the folks
so it's a
coming in here
$20,000 ask.
for 2 events.
Right.
Yeah. And maybe because the Little Britches is contracts up here soon, and so it'd be $10,000 each. So eventually,
Yeah, but I mean, to
the
me,
return.
yes, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think people that have hotels and restaurants, if the city said no, would gonna go raise $10,000 to get those people in town. That'd be pretty good money spent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, we were at where did we today?
These are good mics. Be careful.
They're the Mexican restaurant.
Oh,
Not a sponsor.
Not sponsor.
okay, that's good because I can't recall the name. But
Thyroid.
but it was packed
Oh, absolutely.
yesterday. Where we ate. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Okay. Where we ate yesterday, they packed.
Yeah.
Packed. I mean, so it's
big-
good for the community.
The
There's
big
no
box
doubt.
store, you can tell that besides the
Yeah.
the things on the back the bibs, is that right?
The bibs. Let's let him work through this.
Struggling. Go ahead.
I forget what they're called.
Oh.
But you can tell that besides the bibs, they had like charcoal, rugs, box fans, all
yeah.
that good stuff. So
No, it's good. It's great for the community. It's great. I think that's awesome. And
out of all the hotels in Guthrie, how many do you think work with the Lazy to make it work the best for them?
0.
1.
only one works with them. Which one's that? Are they
Not-
sponsored?
not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Starts with an H, ends in an N.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Only one.
Yeah.
Out of all them here, nobody else works with them.
That's why a lot of them have to go to Edmond.
And you want to complain
If you don't have an RV.
and you want to complain about the sales tax.
Yeah, and we had a real good. We just passed a good sales tax too, about for the people.
Hotel
staying.
tax, not sales
hotel tax.
Hotel
sorry.
tax.
That's
visitor tax.
That's insane.
I know. Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
You want to complain about that, but you don't work with somebody that's bringing thousands of
Yeah.
people into the community.
No hotel tax, but we're not going to work
Wow.
with you to bring in thousands of people in for lazy
Wow.
events.
That's interesting.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
I've lost 18 pounds sitting here tonight.
Just to finish up Stephen's comment there,
branches.
National High School Rodeo is very big. That is the big one. I think the National High School Rodeo and the Little Britches are fighting for the biggest, who's the biggest type deal, very close to each other. I think they said 6,000 people with the National High School, and then the junior high is like 5,000. And I'm not sure what the Little Britches are, but they were here during COVID, during the Lazy, because it was the only place available. And
Scott
that
Russell,
only place was available because it was privately owned. So I thought it was pretty cool. The guy the general manager, Dan, said the owner of the Lazy told him, I'm not here. I don't own this to make money. I just want it to be a place where people come because he's a multi.
Yeah, he's made all of his money.
Made all his money, but he wants it to be a place.
First class.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be first class. He wants to promote. I mean, he's a big family guy, obviously.
That's a typical rodeo guy right there, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Did you see Scott Russell's comment?
I'm waiting for it to pop up on my computer so I can share it on the screen.
Pretty good comment. That is an easy ask, Scott. I would agree with that wholeheartedly. And it's good for the whole economy. It's very disheartening, in my opinion. I didn't know that about only one hotel worked with him.
Yeah, that's why Edmond plays a role.
That's shameful.
Yeah, that's terrible.
In my opinion.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean,
and it would be a decision. If I have an RV, it's an easy decision. I'm going to Guthrie.
Yeah.
And most of them do have the RVs. I don't know the percentage of it, but a good part of them have a RV. So that makes perfect sense down there. Now they would need mosquito authority to go down there and spray.
For free?
Oh. First spray's free, right?
First spray's free. I'm just joking.
I'm just kidding. Just joking.
Yeah, I do need to speak to the owner of Lazy. Give me a call, please. 580-380-3460.
Or you can reach Phil at 405-826-3000.
So they are looking to. They got to go talk to Edmond and get them on board, put a package together, go out for bids, and hopefully we get those big rodeo.
Yeah, that would
here.
be great.
Huge.
That would be awesome. That really would. That's
Yeah.
good news.
Yeah,
That's really good.
that was last night at the city council meeting.
Good job, hotel owners.
Yeah, it was.
It's pretty shameful.
That really is.
That's so sad.
So that means there's 1, 2, 3, 4 other hotels that say, nah.
According to Lazy.
And when they say
Management.
won't work with them, what does that mean?
I don't know the exact ask, but I know outside of needing
Room
the
discounts,
flats,
getting a
they're
floor?
hoping to rush because a lot of these folks at the rodeo events work to help pay for their kids to be
Yeah,
there, and
yeah,
so they
yeah.
work, and so the Lazy's also asking for someone to cook or make lunch one day a week
Yeah.
or at lunch for 60 people. So if they can
To donate that or to
Correct.
to give that?
yeah, as a thank you for your for your work. So that's an ask.
Well, I would think that would be a cool thing for all the restaurants to get together. If all the restaurants got together and said, we're going to do something like that.
Yeah, I don't think they've had a whole lot of luck with that, but even if it was like us three putting
So it could be private citizens
Sure.
saying we just want to serve box lunches to 60 people.
or pork butt or ribs or however you want
We
to
ought to do that.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm down to do
Knock it
that.
down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you figure what, $10, $15 a person, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not, why don't we commit to that?
Let's do it right now.
Second banana.
You buy, I cook.
Seriously, second banana, right?
Yeah.
You down?
Yeah, no, I
Down.
mean,
Do it. That'd be awesome.
we'd be able to do it inside the arena because if it's 107.
Surely they wouldn't mind.
Said it's a discounted rate at the hotel since it's like a group rate conference type deal. Yeah, which this is what I'd say. I'd rather have full rooms at a discounted rate, have a full hotel at a discounted rate, than have 2 people in my hotel at full rate.
Oh, by the way,
not difficult.
just to add to that, Stephen, it'd be right now they go through 2-year contracts. They're looking for a 10-year contract.
Ooh. I
So
like
it'd
how
be,
these boys
it'd be
think.
$10,000 per event per year.
So will you call them at Lazy and tell them that we'll do that for the meals?
Well, if the contract's awarded,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
To let them know.
yeah.
I mean, because that's something you could put in their contract that they have this support and this community.
that was
'cause
part
will all
of it.
help
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. And
Yeah.
Brian Bothroyd, city council member, brought that
Yeah.
up too. He goes,
Yeah.
like they had in the park, a big
Yeah.
cook-off. They can have that for 60 people.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Do the barbecue.
That's
bash
really
right
awesome.
there, the cookout. up
That's
there,
really
yeah.
good.
Good.
Sheriff's office, I know, helps out with all those events as well with security.
Security. Yeah.
So that's a cost as well. Now, I don't know if they can do that 3 weeks in a row without needing some other stuff, but if I know Damon, he would try to make it work somehow.
Sure.
He would make it work
Yeah,
somehow.
he would. Yeah, Damon
would.
does a good job
Yeah.
in that area.
So he would definitely do
Yep.
that. So,
Yep.
but yeah, that was exciting. That'd be cool.
That'd be
That'd
awesome.
be awesome. Big time.
Anything else going on?
We had a lot.
I must break
We talked
you.
about it a lot, didn't we?
Well, before we get off here,
What do you just breaking news?
This is going to be stupid.
why would you say that?
I get a sense.
What do you think? Since the brothers are being honest tonight. what
Thank
do
you,
think?
Scott. Appreciate the stars. Thank you.
Who was that for, Scott? Was that for me, for Chris, or for Ronnie? Who are the stars for? We got to start divvying up the stars.
And Scott, you don't have to answer. You can just act like you logged off. No big deal.
Dadgummit.
Well, those are the free ones anyway. So
Oh, we don't get
yeah.
any for those.
Huh?
It's not for us.
it's Chris.
No, seriously, what next movie are you going to undertake? I had somebody ask me. So now that Chris has seen Top Gun, you haven't been to Maverick yet, right?
Have not been to Maverick.
You got to
yet.
go to Maverick. So
I
we
got
can
to get my
find
wife
out.
to watch Top Gun first so we can go together.
Wait,
Didn't your bride watch Top Gun?
Wait.
She was
Where's she at?
Tulsa baseball.
Oh,
Maverick.
It's too hot for baseball right now.
Maverick led that little female on for a while. It's usually
Penny Benjamin?
it's usually the female leading the guy on, but he left her a couple
I'd
of
let
times.
Penny lead me anywhere she wanted. As long as it was back to my beautiful wife, Tanya.
Good recovery.
Good recovery.
Now, what is the next movie you'd watch?
I don't know. Mercy Manager says Elvis was good.
I heard Elvis was sad.
I heard it was terrible.
I heard it was a sad, sad movie. I'm not going. Elvis was a god, and he went too young, and I don't want to be sad by it.
In the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't go potty.
True.
True story.
True story.
I don't know. I don't know what.
So that almost happened to you.
Well, we watched the Minions the other
It's a
day.
real thing.
It was good.
What was
The Minions. The Rise of
the
Gru.
Minions?
The brand new one just came out.
Minions. What's the Minions?
The yellow guys with the
Oh,
goggles?
the little cartoon guys?
Yeah, the Rise
I'm
of
down
Gru.
on that. I'm
yeah,
down
we
on
took the
that.
kids there. It was good. They played. It's basically when Gru was a younger fella when he became evil. When he first wanted to become evil, and they tied all their movies before that into this one. My kids liked it. Sarah didn't like it, but
Sarah didn't like it?
No.
I'm out.
Didn't like the Minions?
no, she liked the Rise of Gru. She liked that movie.
Oh,
There's a bunch of movies, so you can't say Minions. It's the Rise of Gru.
Do you?
Minions.
So what's the? Can we? Are we at a stage in our lives where we can offer up movies that you need to watch, and you can go watch and then do
Like
a
Top
critique?
Gun.
Yeah. Were you down for that? If we give you, if Ronnie and I give you a movie, would you be okay with watching that within the next week? No, slow down.
Hour 26, Top Gun is very comfortable.
Well, yeah, no, that's actually a little longer than some
You need
of
to
the
go
shows.
watch Green Mile first before you do anything else.
Watch what?
Green Mile. He still hasn't seen Green Mile. Top
They
5
don't.
movie.
Green Mile. It does have anybody playing beach volleyball in blue jeans.
No.
Okay. All right.
80s. Did a lot of things in the 80s we don't do today. You know what my suggestion was going to be? Moneyball.
Never seen it.
Okay, you both are idiots. You guys love baseball as much as anybody I know.
I don't know. I used to. I've not watched one Major League Baseball game this year.
What's going on?
Now I watched tons of college softball and college baseball. Tons of it.
What's going on?
I don't know the players anymore.
Well, it's the
Baker Mayfield's going to a new team.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Is that better?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So
Green Mile.
Are you not
it's-
going to commit to a movie?
Green Mile's a little long, right?
It is long.
It's a
We
good-
got to
but
ease into
but
it.
No, he needs to watch it because
Well, we got to ease into it.
you'll watch it and then you won't want it to end. It keeps going and going and going. It's a true story. It's really good.
I just remember working at the video store. It was a two cassette tape.
It was too. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
The 4 rewinders. If you get two movies, you have like 4 rewinders.
Green Mile is a great movie.
It was 2 hours from the tanning beds.
It is a great. It's a great movie.
Oh yeah.
Green Mile's a great movie.
Top 5.
Slow down on the 5.
Top 5. It's good.
So, would you watch another movie if we gave you one?
Yeah. No, I did Top Gun.
The Green Mile.
Well, I think that's too hard right out the gate. It's too much, too big of an ask. I really do. I think you got to ease into it. That's why I was saying something fun like Moneyball. It's it's a quick movie. It's a true based on a true story.
Never seen it.
Billy
It's got
Bean,
good
right?
act. Billy Bean, Oakland A's,
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Oh,
It's a great movie.
Little eye candy.
You guys would. Well, I mean, Brad's a handsome man. He works out. I'm just saying that you would like that movie.
All right. Let's find a movie for you, then let's talk about Baker Mayfield.
Okay, did we? So
In Big 12 Media Days, Green Mile. I got you.
Green Mile.
So you're gonna do Green Mile?
Yeah. He can do
I'll
it.
try to do both. Those are my top two.
By next week.
Oh, next week.
You got 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
2 open mics from now.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Big 12 Media Days. What are we talking about?
Kimmy Evans votes Moneyball.
Kimmy. I can see Kimmy voting.
Kimmy's a baseball mom.
Well,
She probably knows
smart
more baseball
lady.
than I do.
No, we're going to talk about Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Small ball. You like the bunt, hit and run, slash.
It's a great movie.
It's
No,
big.
it is. It's a great movie.
Mostly about free agency.
Free agency and just a different way, how a small market team can compete with the big boys.
Is it better than Jerry Maguire?
Yeah.
Show me the money.
Yes.
What, so is it like the Oklahoma City Thunder?
Jerry Maguire is a top 3 movie.
So, Ronnie, you have 17 movies you say are top 5 movies. You need to pick one. I mean, literally
math doesn't
every
work.
movie is top 5 movie, top 5 movie. Every one of them.
What about Mermaid? That was a good movie.
Oh, top 2 for sure. So
Hell's
good.
Mermaid.
Little Mermaid?
Tom Hanks. Is that,
Wait a minute. I'm thinking Disney here.
Oh,
No, you're thinking about You're thinking about Daryl Hannah Mermaid.
yeah, that one.
That
I was thinking Disney.
That had its moments. Yeah.
I just
Have you
remember.
seen 9.5 Weeks?
Changed my life. No, when I walked in and she had Mermaid.
Oh, you're talking about Mermaid. I thought we were back at 9.5 Weeks.
You know, I don't think I've seen that.
Which one?
9.5 weeks.
You haven't?
I don't think I have. I know I haven't.
Never heard of it.
I don't even know who you
Wait till
right now.
wait till the sun goes down before we start talking about that. That was Phil. Yeah, I can see Phil watching now. What year did that come out, Phil?
I'm not sure. 1988.
And they had a sequel to another 9.5 weeks, right?
Oh, well,
I do remember that. But 9.5 weeks. Please, kids, do not be Googling this. 1986. Oh boy,
What?
that was your heyday.
I just told you it came out in 1986.
How'd you know that? Yeah, it was
Have you ever
1986.
seen One Flew
It
from,
truly did change my life, Chris.
you ever seen One Flew from Cuckoo's Nest? Have you ever seen that one?
Never seen that.
I just
Splash!
I recently saw that one.
Splash.
That was a good one. Splash.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Yeah, no, there's a lot of good ones out there. But we'll go with Green Mile and Moneyball. The first two.
One a week.
Yep.
I like me some Splash.
Splash is good. It's good. So Baker Mayfield,
Never heard of him.
is he a top? How many teams are in the NFL?
What, 32?
32?
Is he a top 15 quarterback in the NFL, Baker Mayfield?
Close.
Okay.
Close.
Chris?
I got to see the list. We
Whoa.
got Sam Darnold, number 1. Deshaun Watson, 2.
Deshaun. Very misunderstood man, Deshaun Watson.
List of starting quarterbacks in the NFL. Okay. So, who's going to keep count?
Math?
Yeah.
Ronnie, you're up.
I'm no good at math.
Okay.
I've been out of business for too long.
How do you want me to do this?
I'll say Connor says top 25.
Who?
Connor Phillips.
Well, I ain't going against Connor, man. He pays attention.
Let's
to
find
that.
out. Let's see if Connor's right.
Okay.
I think he might be.
I think he's,
What'd you
a
pull
little,
up?
I think he's a little low. He's a little low.
Top
Right.
25.
Phil, you can count out loud, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Who was? Here's the quarterbacks.
Okay.
I guess who you would take. I guess.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
Not talking about if you had a.
He hasn't watched NFL in 4 years. Why are we asking him?
Trust me, he knows all about
I
it.
know. I watch it online. I stay up on it. I just don't watch the games.
Correct. He
Drives
does.
me nuts.
He knows more about me than probably me.
Drives me nuts. I miss it so much. It hurts
Just
so
change.
much.
You've changed before.
It hurts so much, Ronnie.
All right, here we go.
All right. Kyler Murray.
Oh,
Kyler's beating.
So zero.
Kyler's
So zero,
already beat him twice. Yeah.
Okay. Matt Ryan.
Better than Matt.
better
Ryan.
than Matt Ryan.
So you say 1.
1,
Okay. Tyler Huntley.
2.
Josh Allen.
Oh, no, not better than Josh Allen.
Sam Darnold.
Yes, 3,
Andy Dalton.
4,
Brandon Allen.
5.
Brandon Allen?
That's right. That's why we said 5. Keep going.
Next,
But he's not the quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Joe Burrow. He's still better than Joe Burrow.
No.
Okay.
Slow your roll. Slow your roll. He is not better than Joe Burrow.
He had one good season.
Joe Burrow had Mixon and Pirine running the football. Anybody we can throw the ball with that backfield.
He's better than Joe Burrow. Next.
Whenever you got Phil.
He's at 5.
4.
Okay, 4.
He is not better than Joe Burrow.
Yes, he is.
Oh, you're an idiot. Your son doesn't even believe he's better than Joe Burrow.
Connor, let me know.
Okay, see, the Cleveland Browns, I guess he's...
Is this an old list?
Case Keenum?
These aren't starters you're looking at. These are just quarterbacks.
He's better than Tom Brady.
Starting quarterbacks of each team.
When was the article
Most
written?
recently played in the regular season game.
This isn't working out the way I want it
No.
to. I'll tell you this. He's not better than Tom Brady.
Close.
Well, he needs more time, Phil.
Yeah, I mean,
are you freaking serious right now?
No.
Then don't do that to me. I have a heart condition.
Okay, I think these are pretty close, Phil. So you're at 4.
Okay, 4.
5.
I'm not at 5.
Deshaun Watson.
Oh, he doesn't even count. Guy can't play right now.
I think that's why Case Keenum's on there.
Yeah, he cannot play right now.
Well, the
Deshaun
NFL
Watson.
hasn't said anything about that yet.
He will not play this year.
So he's better than him.
Dax Prescott.
Okay, this is going to piss a lot of people off. I think Baker's better than Dax
No
Prescott.
doubt about it. 100%. No doubt about it.
It's going to make a lot of people mad. I think
100%.
Baker's
Phil,
better.
Give me some. We agree. No doubt about that.
I do. I think he's better.
Dak is terrible.
You look at Baker's first 4 years in the league, compare him to Drew Brees' first 4 years in the league, Baker Mayfield's numbers are better in every category. He threw almost 30 more touchdowns his first 4 years in the league than Drew Brees did.
Take that, Cowboy fans.
Drew Lock.
Oh, damn. They were all our audience.
Yeah. Oh, they go away?
Yeah, all the Cowboy fans left.
Oh, boy. Drew Lock.
Yeah, he's better than Drew Lock.
Yeah.
So
Jared Goff.
Yes.
So that's 10.
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Davis Mills.
Yes. It's 11.
Carson Wentz.
Yes. He can't even start no more.
Yeah, we'll see what he does.
Jalen Hurts took his job, and he's better than Jalen Hurts, too.
We'll see what Carson does in Washington, but I think he's better than
And he's also better than Jalen.
He is better than Jalen.
So there's another one.
So that's 13 or 14 right there.
Trevor Lawrence.
Don't
Yes.
know. I think right now he is.
You said right now.
Right now.
So yes.
Yeah, I don't, because I think Trevor Lawrence has a chance to be a very, very
Stud,
good
yeah.
stud.
Right
but
now,
yeah.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick.
Patrick Mahomes
Oh, Patrick Mahomes.
played for the Chiefs. Not better than Patrick.
Connor said Burrow's way better.
Yeah, well,
Disagree, son. I
that's
disagree.
why your son's
Oh,
one of my favorite little people in the
Here's
whole
a
world.
good one. Derek Carr.
No.
He's better than Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert.
No, Herbert's better than him.
Matthew Stafford.
That's a toss-up.
Stafford's better than him.
Yeah.
Tua Tagovailoa.
No,
He's better.
I'll take Baker over to
Kirk Cousins.
Never heard of her.
I'd go Baker. I'd go
Kirk
Baker.
Cousins or his wife.
I'd go Baker over. He's top 15.
Yeah, no doubt.
Kirk Cousins.
No, he's better than
Mac
Kirk.
Jones.
Yes.
Don't know
Better
yet,
than
but
Mac
right
Jones.
now I think
Yep.
he is.
Taysom Hill.
Yes.
Jake Fromm.
Yep.
Yeah. Jake
Zach
Fromm.
Wilson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew, which I
Well, I
Russell
think
Wilson.
Jalen Hurts.
I think Jalen Hurts.
Better than Jalen Hurts.
Better than Jalen Hurts. Not better than Russell Wilson.
Ben Roethlisberger is
Retired.
retired. Jimmy Garofalo.
Better than Jimmy Garoppolo
Yep.
currently.
Better
Russell
than Mason
Wilson.
Rudolph.
Better than Mason Rudolph.
Russell Wilson.
No, not better than Russell
Tom
Wilson.
Brady.
No, not
Ryan
better.
Way better than
Tannehill.
Tom Brady. No.
Taylor Heineke.
No.
Stop.
Connor hates
We just
Tom
start
Brady.
building a little credibility, and you throw something like that out there.
Sorry.
Do what?
Heineke.
No, I think we've established he's a top
10.
15.
He sounds like he's top 10.
I think he's top 10 or 15 quarterback. I think he's had different head coaches every year he's been in the league. He's had different offensive coordinator every year he's been in the league.
Took the Browns to the playoffs.
Took the Browns to the playoff, played hurt all last year. Now, you don't have to like him. That's fine. And in Oklahoma, if you're an OU fan, most people tend to love him. If you're an OSU fan, most people tend to hate him. I've said this once. I'll say it a million times. If the kid went to OSU fans, he would be a god, and we'd be building a statue for him over in Stillwater right now.
There'd probably be 3 or 4 of them.
And I mean, so I think the kid is without question a top 15 quarterback in the NFL. Without question. Now, did he go to a program or to a team that's going to allow him to shine? I don't know. It's Carolina. They have, they've won in the past.
He didn't have a whole lot to say because he still was under contract, right?
Yeah, well,
So,
he's making $19 million.
All from the Browns too.
So basically, the Browns are paying $19 million. They got a conditional 5th-round draft pick in 2025.
Yep.
Is what they got. That's the value they got.
Let's just talk about how bad the Browns organization is. They're idiots.
Complete idiots.
They draft the number 1 quarterback, gives them a winning record for the first time forever, leads them to the playoffs, and again, in my opinion, they are a bad pass interference call away for playing for the Super Bowl that season. And then he comes back and they're playing him while he's hurt. Your franchise quarterback, you're playing him while he's hurt. And then you want to sign a guy who you know is not going to play at all this year.
Who's got 24 sexual civil complaints against him.
And they give him over $200 million.
Guaranteed.
How bad is this
settled those
franchise?
Cases.
Well, yeah, they're settled within the last couple days.
Yeah.
But when they signed him, they weren't settled.
Yeah, I agree. And
they signed him so he can get those settled.
And now the NFL, I guarantee he's going to set out this year. I guarantee
there's no way.
he
So
will
the
not
Browns
play
are paying
this year.
2 quarterbacks, high
Not to
salaries,
play.
and not to play.
Not to play for them.
$19 million and then Deshaun's $20-30 million.
Yeah, not to play this year.
So they're paying almost $50 million to quarterbacks not to play for him.
And
They're idiots.
And NFL teams are not happy with the Browns because they paid Deshaun Watson that much money. So how much is, I don't know, another star quarterback, Joe Burrows?
Yeah.
Now he's worth way more than Deshaun Watson, so now they have to pay all that extra money.
Yep.
I think Joe Burrows has. I think the kid from Buffalo.
He might be as good
Allen,
as Baker
Josh
one
Allen.
these days.
I think Allen, Joe Burrows, Mahomes, the kid out in San Diego that played at Washington. I'm drawing a complete blank.
Phillip Rivers.
No, he's not there no more.
Herbert. Man, those are the young gun studs that are out
It's
there.
been
Right
fun
now.
watching Mahomes and Allen play for the years to come.
I think Allen is a straight up baller.
Yeah.
That
Want to
cat-
be a baller.
Oh, he is
Shot
something
caller.
else, man. He really
He's
is.
only a
Kid's a
baller.
player. He is a player. Well, let me ask you this: will the Chiefs' offense be better this year, or less, or not as effective with Tyreek in Miami?
Connor, let me know.
I don't think they will be as good offensively.
You think Kansas City will be not as good?
Correct, offensively.
I don't know how you can lose a guy like Tyreek Hill with all that explosiveness. You don't replace him.
They replaced somebody, didn't they?
Well, they brought in 2 or 3 guys that they're hoping to get the production. But what it won't do is now Travis Kelce
Yeah, it
won't
won't
be
free up
left
Kelce,
alone to
yeah.
go
It
do
won't free
things.
up
I mean, because you had to put a couple cats on Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to.
Because he's going to burn your.
Yeah, he's gonna burn you every time.
You had to have safety over the top.
Yeah.
Which led Kelsey
So-
open underneath.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, I think that has a big time effect on the Kansas City Chiefs. Now they'll probably go 22-0 and win the Super Bowl and have the greatest offensive year in the history of the NFL. But I think common sense would say they're not going to be as explosive as they were with him.
See, I got a. So switching subjects right now?
Sure.
So I was talking to Guthrie Hall of Famer Brent Hodge over the weekend.
04 graduate.
Correct. And
Never heard of him.
And he wanted to have a. We have to do it tonight because this one we could probably talk about this all night long. But he wanted to go a Guthrie football discussion between us 3, 2 deep.
Last time I
All-time
did this.
football.
We've done this.
Yeah, done it, boy.
He wants to do it again.
It got a little painful.
It
Yeah.
got a little painful.
No, it really did, because that's like saying, which one of your kids do you love the
Yep.
most?
Yep.
I mean, now I've got an answer if you want to know. I know which kid I love most, but no. But
Too deep?
It was hard.
Too
It was
deep, yeah.
hard. I mean,
We talked about this for about an hour and a half.
We did this at the list that we compiled on Guthrie Sports page way back in the day was from the decade of 2000 2010.
that's right.
No, this is all time. We're talking all time.
I know.
We're going back. We're talking. We picked a couple guys from the 80s.
Who?
I forget their names.
Parrish Pierce.
The recent Lawton Iffy. Yeah,
Yeah,
fit
Iffy.
him on there.
There's only 2 All-Americans,
it was-
Iffy and Kai. I mean, so
Yeah, so it was tough. And
There's only been one 2,000-yard rusher, and it wasn't Iffy.
Well, I know.
There's
but
only been one running back that's a 2-time MVP of state championship games, and it wasn't Iffy.
I'm saying Iffy was an All-American. Though,
oh,
too.
you can pit him wherever you want.
No, I'm just saying. No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I get Iffy. I love Iffy. You know, I love Iffy.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah, so we
But
kind of
he's
talked
not.
about
He's not my top.
where you
pick
pin
running back.
where you pin control at. You pin him a tight end or you pin a linebacker. And Guthrie history, I'd say tight end.
Well, he never played tight
Never
end,
tight-
but
yeah.
Wasn't
but
he? Oh,
wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Sorry,
Yeah,
wide receiver.
Yeah.
But you can put him at tight end.
Well, you can put Cantrell anywhere.
Yes.
He's going to be on the team somewhere.
He's on the team.
Yeah, Kawita saw him at running back. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
That was the greatest second half of football I've ever watched.
Unbelievable.
Landry Chappell and Luke Davis leading the way for
Just
Cantrell
studs,
brothers.
man. Just three horses. But this is what I always say, and I love having this conversation with my 02 friends. Because I'm partial to 07 for obvious reasons, right? And I don't know who said this. I don't know who was it that said this, but I think 07 was the most talented team. But 02 is what started it all.
Yeah.
And 02, they're the OGs, right? I mean, they're the
OGs, baby.
No, seriously. I mean, those are and I think OT, hands down, not even close, had the best linemen. On there. I don't even think it's close.
The way I like to describe it is 02 opened the door and 07 kicked it
it in, yeah. 07 was just off, just skilled wise, was just so obnoxiously good.
07 is one
just so obnoxiously
07,
good. It was stupid.
07 Guthrie has a legit argument of being the top 10 high school football team of all time.
Of all time.
Not just
Did
Guthrie.
they beat the Bixby team from last year? Are they that good?
Oh, you can make an argument.
Ooh, that would be good.
That'd be a great game. It'd be a great game. I wouldn't bet against the 07 boys.
The only time I saw the 07 team play is I went to the state championship game with you guys, but I didn't get to watch them that whole season. I was playing baseball or whatever.
I will tell you this. If you went player by player, because that's what I've always tried to do when you start having these kind of conversations. So if I look at 02 and 07, the argument there, I go position to position. And anytime I do that, it comes out position to position. Now, you're not talking about chemistry and team and all that stuff. And both teams had great chemistry. Both teams played great together, had essentially the same coaching staff, right? But when you go position to position, 07 wins when you go position to position. I mean, they do.
Okay.
Now, I think if the 02 team and the 07 team played 5 games, maybe 02 would beat them once.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'd beat them more than once. I mean, 07 was so dominant athletically.
If Kai Staley's having a bad game, like he did against Carl Albert, then you throw Keaton Callens in.
Throw Keaton Callens in. I mean, get you some of that.
I mean,
who are you throwing in after DeMarco?
I'm going to be on this side.
Who are you throwing in after DeMarco?
if we're talking about stopping Staley and the other kid, Callens, 02's offensive and defensive line was pretty good.
Great. No, I just said they were the best ones.
They can slow them down for sure.
Absolutely.
Rafe Watkins.
I'll say, I mean, no disrespect, but Tyler Wagner. Colby was pretty good behind that line. No disrespect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. We talked about that.
We all agree that they had the best big uglies out of any of the squads. It's never been. I've never even tried to argue against that. I don't even think it's close.
And again, Dietrich Laws was probably the best player on that because Rafe Watkins. I didn't know this until the other night, but Hodge informed me that Coach Watkins said before Cantrell was there. Obviously, he goes, Dietrich Laws is probably one of the kids that I think can actually make money doing this.
Yeah.
Make it to the NFL.
Yeah,
there's no doubt.
You remember him running down running backs 30, 40 yards down the field? I mean, it was stupid how good he was.
Dietrich had some self-control issues he wasn't able to get control over.
I will say this. We were on the high school huddle and we were interviewing Gary Rose, Carl Albert coach.
Yeah.
I said, it was the Guthrie Carl Albert week. I said, toughest player to prepare for, and he didn't even hesitate. Cantrell brothers.
Not even a second.
Didn't even flinch.
Oh, Cantrell brothers.
Yeah. Offensively and defensively.
I mean, got to play in the NFL. I get it.
Well, he was the first. I don't know if there's been. He had 2,000-yard receiving years. And
led the state in sacks.
I mean, the kid was just a phenom.
Yeah.
I mean, he played in the NFL for, 5 years? 4 or 5 years?
4 or 5.
So
back in town now.
Yeah. I don't know if he's here.
Well, he's running camps.
Yeah, I think he's in the city.
I'm not
he's doing stuff in Guthrie too.
Yeah, but I think he lives in the city. Yeah, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But there's great.
He can come back anytime.
Like my good friend Rob Hudson, him and I love to have this debate.
Well, who's Rob take? 02.
Well, his son played on 02. Son was starting tight end.
But Hank was on 07.
Yeah, Hank was on 07.
I mean, so there's
John was a tight end.
John was tight end, for that team.
But
number 85.
But I will say this. When I do the position to position, I said, so wide receivers, Who you putting on the bench from 07? You gonna put Dante Foster on the bench?
No.
No. How about Fred? You gonna put Fred on the bench? The all-time leading receiver in Northwestern football history.
Kim McDonald. Yeah.
Kim McDonald.
Talk about Guthrie though.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
Keenan Webb.
Well, hang on.
Yeah.
Are you going to put who I think was probably the best all-around football player on that team in all positions is number 32?
Yeah.
I just went blank.
He was a corner too.
Cornerback was an absolute stud. So who are you going to put on the bench?
Putting him on the bench.
That's a good problem to have.
That's my whole point.
No, how about this?
Put Keenan on the.
How about this team? You take 02's offensive and defensive line, put them on the 07 team.
Well, they'd beat any 6'8" school in the state of Oklahoma. No, they would have destroyed them. No, they wouldn't even. No, they would have destroyed everybody.
How good would that have been?
and now remember, I'm saying this with all due respect to some great athletes on that 02 team. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you're not going to put Kai Staley on the bench.
No, you're not.
You know, I mean, you're not going to put at least 2 of the 3 wide receivers on the bench.
No.
You're not going to put the defensive backs on the bench from the 07 team.
No, you're not.
I mean, and I promise you're not putting the linebackers on the bench in the 07 team. Those are some of the best linebackers ever to play in Guthrie. So you're not.
I know. I like Russell Rush. I'm going to have Russell Rush out there.
Russ will be my athlete. No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Play him wherever you want because he could play anywhere. But I'm having a hard time setting down Jack. I'm having a hard time setting down these guys. I mean, these are all-time greats.
I love these discussions.
Oh, it's
so much
fun because the truth is we'd take any of them right now.
And just for Brent, I was gigging Brent a little bit, but
I always tell Haji he's the 6th best quarterback ever to play at Guthrie.
And he's like, and somebody, I think whoever was there was like, I don't know, I'd have Brent on that team. I said, Brent, no disrespect, but you ain't on this team. I said, I compare you to a Josh Allen, a guy who was at Wyoming, didn't really win anything, but could flat out play.
Well,
I mean, but I said, if we're talking all the time, what are you going to do with the there's 4 quarterbacks who won state championship. Do you jump in front of those guys?
well, you don't jump in front of Dutton.
You don't jump in front of Dutton.
You don't jump in front of Kai.
Don't jump in front of Kai.
You don't jump in front of I just went blank. 02.
DeMarco. No, you don't.
I can make an argument he could jump in front of. This gonna make people mad, but I can make an argument.
You're talking about Hodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not so sure I wouldn't start Hodge over, and I love this other kid too. His dad's gonna be so mad at me. The Roberts kid. I'm not so sure that you couldn't put Hodge ahead of Roberts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he'd be ahead of one of the guys.
Reed, who's 14-0.
Yeah. No, I'm serious.
Yeah,
and again,
now Reed's a great player. I'm not saying he's not a great player.
And again, Brent he goes, that is a great comparison. When I compared him to Josh Allen, he goes, that's a great comparison. He loved it.
Well, that's a big stretch.
And he was
compared
happy
to one of the greatest players in the world.
Well, no. I said Josh Allen was better than him, but he goes, yeah, barely.
I'm pulling up some old stuff.
Oh boy,
that's the article that
Guthrie and El Reno play for state.
That's the one that El Reno, after I said Guthrie.
Who is that?
That's Cantrell.
Yeah, 33.
That's the article that I wrote, and the El Reno people put it in the locker room.
Mad?
Yeah, that was the article. I was trying to find the all-decade team.
Well, to me, so let me ask you this: if you had to, who's your first player selected, all-time Guthrie High School football?
Cantrell Brothers.
He's your first player you pick.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you?
I'm going straight Guthrie High School career.
Okay.
Not talk about anything after.
Yeah. Who are you picking?
It's hard to go against Gary Rose.
I'm picking Brian Dutton.
We were talking about him today.
I'm picking Brian Dutton.
What position?
Quarterback.
Yeah. Kai Staley was a running back playing quarterback.
Right.
Phenomenal athlete.
Put him at running back, yeah.
Yeah. Keaton, great freaking thrower, passing quarterback. And ended up being a very good wide receiver in college, too. So great athlete. Hall of Famer, obviously. But Brian Dutton is just one of the most competitive human beings I've ever met in my life and would just find a way to get it done. Am I wrong?
You could play.
You just find a way.
I can't remember the number. 14 games a year, so you can only play 56 in a career. And he was like, he played in like 53. games.
Made the semis.
His freshman year.
Made the semis his freshman year. Won it his sophomore year. Won it his junior year. And lost in the semis his senior year.
That's not bad.
Not too bad. Yeah. Tough kid. Tough kid. Now the head wrestling coach over in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yep.
What? He's in Arkansas? He's not a Kingfisher no more?
Nope. Just left a couple weeks ago.
What school?
Springdale, I believe. It's one of the big ones.
It's one of the big ones.
Yeah, one of the big boys.
Springdale.
It's a good, I believe it was Springdale. Really good school, though.
That's big time.
Oh, no, it's big time. Yeah,
Oh,
he'll do good.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Brian Dutton.
yeah, we're proud of him. He's a good kid.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good kid.
We haven't mentioned Kai Callens.
Huh? Well, that's what I'm saying. This is what makes this so hard. But to me, you got to start with quarterback. And I hear people yelling, "What about DeMarco? What about?" I'm just talking about the position of quarterback. See,
you're picking between Hall of Famers,
Well, yeah, they're all Hall of Famers, so it doesn't matter. But it's now line. That's where it gets easy. Big David's on there.
Kyle Smith's
on there.
Big Chad had a good career.
Who?
Chad Sanders.
Chad Sanders had a good career.
Not a Hall of Fame career, but
Not a Hall of Fame career.
Good career. Very good player.
Dietrich Laws.
Yeah, Dietrich.
Yeah, he's on there.
When he was on the field, yeah. No, seriously.
Yeah.
He was a freak.
Yeah, he's a stud.
But you take little David's little brother, one of the best offensive linemen we've ever had come out of here. Absolutely, played on the 07 team. How many times do you see him pulling downfield and running faster than Kai?
Yeah.
Woo.
Leading the way down there.
Leading the way.
But Dave and Jonathan had some discussions about this before.
Oh yeah, but Jonathan was. Sorry, David. Jonathan was more athletic than David. Because he was smaller, right? If Jonathan had been blessed with David's size, he'd have played Division I football just like his brother did. He would have been at a major D1. He just didn't have the height. But as far as being able to have great feet and intensity and quickness, man, the guy is he was a freak show. Washington boys are two of the best linemen we've ever had in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Now, who's your one person? Who's your first linebacker taken?
All-time Guthrie?
Yep.
One comes automatic to mind.
Mine's too.
I got to make sure I'm avoiding anything. Landry Chapel.
Landry Chapel's mine. He's my first linebacker taken all time, every time.
Yeah.
And really, honestly, boys, it's not close. It's not close.
Didn't get to him.
Oh, God. Such a stud.
Yeah.
By the way, Dutton was 130-13 on the wrestling mat his high school career.
That's not too bad.
The 130 career wins represents the most ever by a Guthrie High School wrestler.
That's pretty good.
Third.
Well, Landry had to be right there.
Well, this is a 2013 article, so.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I bet Landry had over 100 wins, I'm sure.
Okay, so here, along with his all-state status in both sports, Dutton finished as a 4-year starter for the Jays in football, including quarterbacking the team, the 2011 state championship. He holds nearly every single season in career passing record at Guthrie, including 7,915 passing yards, 102 passing scores. Perhaps even more impressive was that Dutton never missed one football start.
Not one.
His 4-year career record at Guthrie was 43-9, and a playoff record of 9-3.
And he lost 5 of those games as a freshman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kid was an absolute beast. Just a complete beast. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, it's like picking your favorite kid, like I said. It's not an easy thing to do. But it wouldn't be fun to get. This is what we need. We need to get Haji on here, get Kyle Smith or somebody that likes to banter and go back and forth on here. Get some people on here from the 07 team, the 02 team.
Little banner back and forth.
And have a little fun with it,
Yeah.
right? That would be fun. We need to make that happen. That'd be a lot of fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we'll make that happen. Haji, you want to sponsor that?
It's cheap.
It's cheap.
Hodges World.
Well, is that all we got? Did we round third?
I think so.
All right, bring it on.
That's
Comments been slow tonight.
yeah.
Well,
That's
it's
a comment by
190 out.
itself. The replay of that, I'll cut that in half.
Yeah. Well, I really do, though. I think that would be fun to get. I think it'd be fun to get the ladies on here to do an open mic. And I think it would be fun to get some of the greats, the Guthrie greats, that actually competed on those rosters to come on here
Yeah.
and talk. That would be a lot of fun.
Would be good.
That
We
would
can
be
get
fun.
Jaden on here. We can get Jaden and Josh. Josh played on the 02. Jaden started on the 07. That'd be fun. The brothers. What do you think?
We already know 07's a better team. So.
We do know that.
Oh,
but
just keep
but
going.
I'm just saying it'd be fun just to have the
Continue on.
talk. Sorry, Ronnie.
0-2, baby.
How many losses did OT have? How many they have?
Well, they played against.
Okay.
So
better.
here we go. Now let's talk about state championship games.
Okay.
State championship games.
Okay.
Who on Bixby that year played in the NFL?
Oh, God.
Anybody? Anybody on that team for Bixby played in the NFL?
So I'll answer that question when you tell me how many losses that team had that year.
3, I think.
They had 2.
2.
Yeah.
So Robert Meacham, NFL. Felix Jones on that team.
You're right.
Quint Chaney was on that team.
You're 100% right.
They weren't even supposed to be in that ball game.
They play them 100 times. That might be the only game Guthrie beats them. But it didn't matter because they beat them.
Dominated them.
Let's
Dominated
slow
them.
down on the domination.
They didn't score until the last few minutes of the game.
Yeah.
But it
Dominated them. Russell Rush hit Felix Jones every single play.
I'm not
all on his back. He
Listen.
didn't want that smoke.
Cannon is Connor. Connor said Cannon is a favorite. I love Connor so much.
Connor, that's not true. We
And
love
hardly
you all.
any
We love you all.
talk of Dante.
Well, he's on the team.
Dante, well, I mean, greatest athlete ever to play at Guthrie.
Yeah, well,
Chris saw me almost getting a fist fight with a guy over that. I mean, literally almost got in a fist fight over that.
Oh, he's on the team. There's not a whole lot of discussion.
Well, Dante'd be a wideout
Yeah,
on that
easy.
team.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you need him to drop back to safety to swap balls around, he can do that too. I mean, he can do a lot of
every
things.
time
Now, what Dante would not do is come up and fill a hole. And Dante'd be the first to tell you that.
Kai Staley thought he could.
Yeah, he
And
did.
he met Shawnee guys. And,
Yeah,
you know
realized
what?
that-
We'll keep you on the opposite
Didn't
side.
think that was very much fun.
No.
No, I mean, it's like I said, there's so many greats out there. God, so many great players. Luke Davis doesn't get talked about.
2,000-yard rushing?
Well, 1,500.
1,500. Yeah.
The total yards. He never came off the field. He would started every down on defense, punted the ball, returned kicks. Kid was a stud.
No room for him though.
Kid was a stud.
Stud, though.
Oh, he would be too deep somewhere. I'd get him on my team somewhere. Yep, I would. Wouldn't you?
Who?
Luke.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be on my 2 deep.
Tough.
Oh, shit. He'd definitely be on my 2 deep. The no-brainers on my 2 deep from that era of kids is Landry, Luke, Kai, Dutton, and Kenny. That era, those are the no-brainers for me.
All the
on
state
2
championships were
deep.
around Kenny, too.
Yeah, they were. Kenny never won a state title. Never got a ring.
Oh, here's the fire chief.
What is that? Where's he at? What do you got to say? Oh, boy. Best punter ever. Dane. You know what?
Oh, that's favoritism towards an employee.
You know what, though? You know what?
Benny the Toe Brown was good.
Dane was an outstanding human being and a great firefighter. Don't really recall his football career, but I really love Dane.
Oh, I got Dane grew up right down the street. We actually go to his
Dane's a
house all the
stud.
time.
Dane's one of my favorites.
Were you pointing at Mackinacs or down at
Oh,
the
boy.
street?
No, right there.
Oh, okay.
Dane lived right down there.
Who is the best punter?
Russ Rush. He made the biggest kick in all-time history.
Kicked it with his left foot about 80 yards. That's pretty impressive. For those of you that don't know, he was right-legged.
Yeah,
When he kicked it with his left.
I would take
We went
Russ
through-
Rush over.
what about,
he's on my team, 100%.
Oh, no, he's on the team. No doubt. No doubt.
I was huge.
No doubt. He's on the team.
Guthrie legend.
Oh, Guthrie legend. And a great guy.
oh.
Great family.
I stole his jersey.
Huh?
His jersey's at my house.
Oh, boy.
It's in a blanket.
Oh, boy.
So, best kickers. Hank Hudson. We had a string of really good.
We had a string about 5 or 6 years where the kickers were outstanding. But punter, I would probably go with J-Bo could really punt it well.
Luke Davis punted well, too.
Luke was a great punter of net yards.
Yeah. The kid who kicked it in the end zone all the
I
time
just went blank, though.
went to Southwestern.
Yeah. Gosh darn. Is he the one that said, no, taller? Wasn't that him? I wish Ricky Bobby was on here. If Ricky Bobby's on here, tell us what you think, Ricky.
That would be the one. He would be the
Oh, he would know.
Yeah,
But
to have on here for all of
But Roberts was a very good punter also.
Reed, yep.
I mean, they did drop the ball
Scared
down
me in the
Carl
Carl
Albert,
Albert,
and made me
yeah.
have an aneurysm. That's probably where my heart condition started.
Yeah.
It was right there. It was like, what in the daylight is going on?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we did everything we could to give that game away.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Best kicker. There's
been several.
Russell Rush.
There's been several.
Yeah, Rush.
Well, Russell, you could have him on. He could be there on
Linebacker.
defense.
Oh, no,
He could
yeah,
be there.
I know.
I mean, he's
Fullback.
that guy. Yeah, he can play anywhere.
Made me mad because
You make room for Russell
I
somewhere.
remember Rush kicked that field goal against Carlisle with a few seconds left. Mick Cornett.
Do
was doing
you
the
know what he
play-by-play
was
for
doing
Cox.
during that kick? Have you ever heard the story what he was actually
Let
doing?
me do the.
Can Chris finish this story first? It was a little rude. Didn't consider it.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Thanks, Phil.
You're welcome. Sorry, Ronnie.
He's wearing a Russian shirt, by the way, Phil.
Oh, sorry.
must break.
Oh, boy.
So Mick Cornett's calling the game for Cox,
Yeah.
and
Mary?
Rush drills the game winner with I think a second or two
Yep.
left, and place is going crazy. And Mick Cornett goes, "They haven't been this happy since statehood."
That really wasn't an embellishment. That was probably accurate.
yeah,
That was probably
yeah.
accurate.
You want to
Guthrie
know?
was supposed to be beating them.
No.
and beat them.
You want to know how nervous Russell was when he kicked that? He gets lined up and he starts going, ole, ole, ole. You remember back in the
Did
day?
he really?
He was saying, ole, ole, ole. And he
Okay,
went and kicked the ball.
He was already
made it right down the middle.
He was already a legend. But now he's even more. That's pretty
he was
good.
going, ole,
That's awesome.
as he was kicking it.
From the replacement.
Yes.
That's
yes.
incredible.
He drilled the biggest kick of all time in Guthrie history.
Wow.
Who was the kicker that went to Southwestern just a few years ago?
Oh, boy. When Chris gets like the,
Remember
Get that thyroid check.
the game winner over in Duncan?
Yeah.
The playoff game.
that was that was the call. I refer
that
to
was
it as the call.
The call.
Yeah. That was an outstanding call, by the way.
They won the world?
Huh?
Did
Oh, yeah. Award-winning call.
Yeah.
Might add.
That's why I said that. Add it.
Daggone it. Someone help me out. What was his name?
I don't know. Jeez.
Good job, guys. But ruin the mood.
Not Samora.
I don't know. We got to get out of here.
I'm hoping to mow the yard.
Well, you're not mowing the
Now
yard.
that it's 97 degrees.
You're not mowing the yard.
You still got an hour and a half of daylight.
Yeah, I
dude.
know.
You're good.
He's not mowing the yard.
All
Let's finish
right.
stripe pictures here within an hour, Phil.
Boy, I just.
It's always best with the sun. Make sure the sun's up.
Just let everybody know a couple things before we get off here.
Oh, yeah. It's called a tease.
I'm on the verge of being top 10 online Texas Hold'em player in the world. I have $72 million in my account right now. It's not real money, but it's in there.
Well,
I have strategy. I know when to hold 'em. I know when to walk away.
You count your money? Apparently you do.
I probably
we need to get a game going immediately. Why this
Yes.
confidence is up.
Oh no, no, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. I'm in a good friendly game, of course.
What's under the gun mean? Huh? Under the gun.
I don't know.
UTG +2. What's that mean?
What's he doing?
Well, you made the comment, so
I didn't say I knew the rule. Did you not see Days of Thunder when Cole Trickle had to admit that he didn't know anything about a car, he just knew how to drive it? It's the same thing for me with Texas Hold'em. I don't know the rules, but I know how to win, Ronnie. I'm a winner.
nope. We'll put that to the test.
Arlo says, with $72 million in the bank? Buy
Phil's
lunch.
buying lunch. Mr. Chappell was kind enough to buy lunch the last 2 days.
Back to back.
Back-to-back good things done by Mr. Chappell. He got called today.
Sure did.
It was awesome.
Eric, you missed perhaps one of the greatest calls in the game.
You know what, though? Eric still has the best call. Eric's on his phone. Mr. Chappell throws something out, and Eric goes, no, you don't. Doesn't even look up from his phone. I don't even think he looked at his dollar. No, you don't. It's awesome.
I know somebody could deal our poker game, by the way, too.
Can do what?
Can deal our poker
Oh,
game.
no, she's there.
So, Eric, real quick, I'll
Don't make
talk.
fun of how she shuffles, though. I saw that.
She
That
takes
was
tips.
ugly.
She takes tips.
Yeah, she's good, too.
Oh, yeah.
She's all right.
Eric, just so you know, there were seven of us today.
Wasn't too loud, sir.
Too
There
loud.
are 7 of us today. The person we called Double L started.
Yep.
The loser went up from there. And then the next one said, no, you don't. So there was only 3 people got
The
to play.
man in charge, the man who makes all the rules,
Yes.
said, no, you don't.
It was
Did
a
I
great
goad
call.
him into that?
I think you did.
I talked him into a little bit.
Yeah. I'm glad you did.
Well, Chris is fun when we play this game because he can go from complete disgust.
Makes me nervous.
To where he's about sick to his stomach. To when somebody gets called, he knows he doesn't have to make a decision.
I always have to make a decision.
He giggles so loud. He gets so excited. What's that mean? What's Sarah?
Sarah's laughing at
She shuffles too loud, I think.
She doesn't shuffle too loud.
She does shuffle too loud.
I don't know if you want to put that up there.
12-year casino manager. She shuffles too loud.
She does not shuffle too loud. That woman is a saint.
It's too loud.
Have you heard her shuffle?
No, because it was so quiet. I couldn't hear it.
It's too loud.
She's bossy.
Huh?
She can bossy.
She's in charge.
Maybe that's what it is.
I like that. Lucky for you.
You got to get those blinds out.
You started squinting your eyes there. You got a little. You ready to go home?
Like my haircut?
I'm worried about speed, not sound. That a girl. I do like your haircut.
Well,
you guys got good hair in your family.
Well, me and my favorite
really
son, Cannon. According to Connor.
Yeah, according to most people who've seen you around your boys.
Over here, down the street to get a haircut. And
I don't play favorites.
I said, Cannon, what haircut me get? He goes, get one like me, Daddy. So I said, all right, you got it, buddy. Got a haircut just like him.
Who said that?
Cannon. So I got a haircut just like him.
That is a handsome little boy. He really is.
Yep.
Tony saw him in that little outfit. Whatever, it was on Facebook here a few days ago.
Had the clown outfit.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Tanya looked at it and she goes, okay, that's just ridiculous.
What is the clown outfit? What was that all about?
He's so cute.
He wanted to wear a clown outfit while we shot fireworks off. Yeah.
Batman, Robin, Superman, all that stuff. Have we completely taken all of our viewers away yet? Or?
Is Donnie Baker
still got 17?
Donnie Baker,
dude,
your friend?
Donnie Baker, we're related. He's in the family.
Donnie, he's in the family?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's posted a couple of those this past week.
He's got a lot of opinions.
Swear to God. Stay long.
Swear to God, stay long.
Tell it straight to your face.
I was playing D1 ball. University of Phoenix. I had Tony John surgery on both my knees.
Well, he's amphibious.
Yeah,
State law.
Amphibious.
State law. I swear to God.
I know more about baseball than anybody I know of.
Yeah.
Anybody I know of. I swear to God.
I'll say it right to your face.
Always looking for his boat.
Yeah.
All right. Time to go home.
Mitchell. Mitchell.
What's the girlfriend's name?
Huh?
Oh, what is? Oh, he's been dating white trailer trash Tammy here lately. I know who you're talking about.
She's awesome.
Eric, what's his girlfriend's name he always talks about? Oh.
Girlfriend name is. This is when the show goes way down, but people won't be watching this far in.
Are you a fan of Howard Stern?
Angel Skinners. He talks about Angel Skinners. Yeah.
Angel Skinners.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you like Howard Stern?
Not no more.
Yeah. You?
I did back in the 90s. Not now.
When you were young?
Yeah. I've seen Private Parts.
Did you like that?
Oh.
I like the movie.
Yeah, Jen Jameson was in it.
Who's that?
She's an actress.
I've never heard of her.
I don't know.
It's the only movie I've ever seen her in.
She's an actress?
Think so.
Huh. Okay.
You like Howard Stern?
No. I think he's a complete jerk.
He's a complete idiot, too.
Well, that's what he's paid to do.
Well, that's fine.
Shock jock.
That's fine, but I think he's a jerk.
he's telling a story. He's telling a story. I can't remember what's the story on there on Private Parts. By the way, it's 8:19.
He's telling a story and goes, because he got reprimanded. He has to
tell the time.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, it's 12:17.
My dog died. Or her dog died. It was, by the way, it's 8:19.
Oh, did Lucille's in Mulhall close now?
Again?
Closed yesterday without notice to employees. Again.
They set the record.
Wow. It's tough. It's tough though. $5 gallon gas, you got to draw people out of town to drive all the way to Mulhall. It's tough. I mean, that's a tough place to be.
The Republicans are going to turn that around in 2024.
Well, I mean,
that's what they say.
I'll just tell you this: it wasn't $5 a gallon gas a couple years ago.
Nope.
So you can make
all the
fancy excuses you want, but you don't have to be an economist to understand what happened.
That's the stuff you hear about in California, not Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Oh, I think it's going to get higher now. I had a guy in the oil field business today tell me he thinks Oklahoma is going to get over $6.
Right here.
$6 a gallon. But hey, it's the greatest economy we've experienced in years.
It's time to buy.
Just listen. I mean, you idiot. You going to believe your lying eyes? You going to believe me? All right, I got to go.
I really
It's
don't want to
bedtime.
leave, but
Well, I've lost 72 pounds sitting here tonight.
you're
Thank
welcome.
you. I'm a middleweight now.
So we're gonna get the person out here to fix this, or what?
Well-
we asked
Oh,
for it 2 weeks
yeah.
ago.
No,
I must break you.
the request has been put in.
Correct. If anybody knows, can we say who's fixing it?
Are they sponsored?
Well,
I wouldn't
what
give
about
them satisfaction.
what about a one night sponsorship, just so we can get them out here?
They're good people.
Yeah, they are.
They're trying
If-
to do it,
no,
but
no.
it's a busy time.
Once they get out here and fix it, then we'll tell them thank you on the next one.
We want to speed it, but we just want to speed it up.
Yeah,
Can maybe cut in line, like cutting in line.
So you think you're more important than other people?
correct.
Test.
Okay. Go ahead, Chris. You do what you think's best. Do you want to jump in line of some 87-year-old widower whose central air is not
So you're
working?
going worst case scenario.
You go, well, that's what we do now in the world.
This is pretty bad. What's that thing? It says 90 degrees on there.
Well, it's hot in there.
Yeah, so this is the worst
But we
case
don't live
scenario.
here. We'd go home to our cool houses.
Well, no. If we had AC in here, we would do a lot more shows and stuff. Am I right?
That's true. Yeah, the AC's
We got
been down.
a bunch of high school huddle stuff we got to get started.
Yeah, we
going.
do. We do.
91 degrees.
No, it's hot in here. There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
You brought this up. You're,
Well, no,
you're uncomfortable.
Branch Heating there, great company, great Guthrie people. We
said
appreciate
it.
you getting out as quick as possible.
See, was that
Quick
so
as
hard?
possible.
Please.
I did Chris's dirty work again.
If you know any of those fine folks, give them a text message.
Yeah.
See if they have anything to do in the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think their number is 405-826-3000, I
Okay.
believe. Yeah,
Okay.
give them a holler. For all your heating and cooling needs, 405-826-3000.
So I know RC's watching, so RC should text that phone number right now
Yes.
and put air question mark.
Air question mark, 405-826-3000. Tell you what, if we can get 20 people to text right now, 405-826-3000,
Air.
okay, air
question mark.
Air question mark. If we can get 20 people to do that,
Phil, there's only 17 watching.
that's
right
all
now.
right. The
So-
word will spread.
Oh, okay.
If we can get 20 people to do that, I will buy everybody a Sonic drink.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm doing that right now. Air question mark
There you go.
sent.
Yep, there it is.
There's one.
Yep, there's one.
19 more.
I got one. Thanks, Chris.
RC
yeah.
Done.
done. There's two. Now we got to see if anybody else. Let us know if you did it too, so we can.
No, I got it right there. It's RC's.
Yeah, so the two. I want to see other. I want to see.
Oh, Ronnie?
Yeah, he saw it. Oh, yeah.
Have you? Yeah, you do it real quick.
Sorry.
What was the
Let me
number
know if you
again?
get this.
405-826-3000. That's 405-826-3000. Texting early and often?
Cleveland County Undersheriff is laughing, but did he send air question mark?
You got to say air. You got to say air question mark.
Oh, Sarah wants you to repeat the number.
405-826-3000. That's 405-826-3000.
Did you get mine?
Air
Yeah,
question
there
mark.
it is. Thank you.
So we're at
We're
three.
at
We're at four right
Or
now.
we're at four.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch your phone because it's going to say that person is now watching.
Oh, 5. Sarah's got it.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Sarah. It's outstanding.
Do it on Connor's phone too, please.
Oh, yeah. We got to get them all going. Repeat
everyone,
number.
Everyone get a free drink.
Buddha, Sarah's done. Eric Carlo, twirl them around.
Oh, Phil Nichols is watching.
Repeat the 405-826-3000. Listen, I stay
Air
up.
question
I
mark.
stay up late at night. I don't go to. So if you ever have any questions, you can text me anytime, day or night. Day or night.
What happens for the folks that work
Oh, 6. Connor did it.
west of me
Yeah.
in the industrial shop?
Yeah, yeah.
They work overnight. Is it okay?
They can text me anytime. I mean, I don't sleep a lot. Just call me if you have any comments.
Cousin Kimmy?
Yep.
Done.
Yep. 405-826-3000, day or night. Day or night.
So is that 5?
Air, not 6.
That's 7. That's 7.
7?
Yeah. That's air question mark.
How can people redeem their drink?
Oh, just,
Venmo? Can you Venmo them?
absolutely. I'll Venmo this. I'm happy to do this. I think it's the right thing to do.
Phil's a man of his word.
I am.
Yeah, no.
And
Thank
if
you,
you order
Kenny.
online, it's half off.
Josh. That's right. 24/7, 360 live. Unlike someone who does 180. That's right, Chief.
On a good year.
On a good year. Part-time. Does everybody have the number?
405
Yeah.
826
Yeah.
3000.
3,000. That's right.
I would like to think a lot of people are doing it. They're just afraid to put their name in the evidence folder.
Well, there's no evidence. How am I going to get you your drink if you don't?
That's true. We don't know who get the drink.
That way you can just, because on these Apple
Yeah.
phones, you can just send them money through Apple Pay.
Yeah.
Right? That's why you're doing it. Yeah, perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
You send stars through Facebook. So
I do.
You can pay Apple.
Absolutely. I can do anything you want. Well, and we might come up short. Need some other people to step up.
Step it up. We got 14 people watching. You do it.
405-826-3000.
Text that number.
Anytime, day or night, you have comments, concerns.
But
to get the free Sonic drink, you text that number.
Air question mark
to 405-826-3000.
Hey, Phil, remember at 5:30 when I told you about that pizza place we might want to go to? And I said it closes at 8:30. You said, we ain't going to make it. It's 3 hours from now.
Oh, boy.
It's 8:30.
Is it closed now?
Well, in 3 minutes.
Well, that ain't no good.
All right. We probably need to sign off
All
here.
right. Oh, Eric. Thank you, Eric.
So I can. Oh, did you get done?
That's a good man.
You think I got time to mow still?
No,
Yes.
no.
You got time.
over.
You got time.
Mow and roll.
I got to go home, take a shower, and go nighty-night.
I got to go.
Big day tomorrow.
Change out some fly traps tonight and take care of some customers.
We don't have flies at our house.
Nope. You? Oh, yeah. Chris does.
Right, Claudia.
That's you. What's going on here? Phil received a text message. Oh, I did too.
It's from Brian. Yeah. And I'm serious about day or night. You can reach me anytime.
So even if you work at 3 o'clock in the morning,
405-826-3000.
something's really heavy.
Something's heavy on your heart. You just need to talk.
Something about city council.
Something about city council, about anything going on in the community, anything. Just hit me up, 405-826-3000.
You just continue to give back.
I'm a giver.
Did you share this open mic?
I did.
Did you see?
Oh boy, Sam Evans is watching.
There might be a popular left-handed thrower. No, wrong one. No.
Oh boy, what are we doing?
Spit it out.
What's going on? What happened?
Look.
Oh,
the legend.
Coach Dave, the legend is on. Yes.
Whoa, what?
Oh, man.
Who's on?
We're in the presence of greatness right now.
Who?
Coach Dave Burrows, Hall of Famer at Cali County.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's watching. I shared it.
Your guy is?
My guy. That's my man right there.
All I hear you talk about him all the time, and Jaden Chappell has some of the greatest coach stories in the world.
I can talk for
you guys
hours
have
about
great stories.
Coach Dave. Oh.
And Coach, is he still on?
Doesn't tell us, but
so.
I hope Coach is still on because I want him to know this. You got a lot of fans in Guthrie, Oklahoma. You really do. Yeah, it made a big impact on a lot of kids.
Legend.
Did Haji play for him too?
Sure did.
Yeah, Haji played for him.
Oh, yeah.
Jaden tells a couple stories. He goes, he can't even get them out. He's laughing so hard when he's telling
There's
them.
so many good ones.
There's
so many good
coaches
ones.
like that are once in a lifetime.
They really are.
They really are.
And let me just tell you about Coach Dave real fast, okay? We have alumni get together every October now, right, for baseball. And we had a pretty good showing last October, and Coach Dave, Coach Lefty, they drive around on the golf cart as we're playing golf, whatever. He remembers everybody's name, where they came from, about their career. He can sit down and tell you about every single player that's ever came through that program. It's absolutely amazing. The guy is a legend. He knows everything about everybody, and it's just so good to sit down and talk to him because you can sit down and talk to him for hours. It's pretty awesome to watch.
One of my favorite Jaden stories. He tells a story about he said everybody could go home. They had a bed check, but he said everybody could go home with the weekend, go watch your high school football teams play, come back Sunday. They all come back. Said he's out there throwing balls, kicking buckets, and screaming and yelling, going, "How many of you made bed check?" And they're all going, "He told us to go home." And they're all looking around.
Yeah, I got stories, but can't share them on here.
But great coaches, though, man. They never leave you.
No.
You know, I unfortunately lost my high school football coach recently, and man, Coach Pask, I could tell you stories about Coach Pask that you couldn't get away with it today. You couldn't do it today. Oh no.
Tanya's watching.
Anyway, so I proposed to my wife. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, no, but you know, these coaches, they have such a huge impact on your life.
Yeah.
I mean, such a huge impact on your life, and if you're lucky enough to get a Hall of Fame coach, man, you're lucky. I mean, you're a lucky person. So that's cool. I'm glad he joined tonight.
Remember to get us. I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah, we got a couple new listeners. Text to 405.
What they text? You got it.
Air question mark 405-826-3000. First 20 people that do that, you get a free drink.
Free Sonic.
Sonic drink.
Route 44.
Whatever you want.
Oh wow.
Yep. Your choice.
Yeah, your choice.
Happy hour or
I don't care.
oh,
Whatever works.
Online's half off anyway.
It doesn't matter.
if you have the app.
Yeah,
Correct.
405-826-3000. We're getting close. We're about 4 short. So
Yeah.
we're getting
We need
close.
4 more people to text that number.
Yeah.
That was a good story about Tanya too, by the way, Phil.
Yeah, well, she's an angel.
You have to go back and watch it.
She's an angel.
All right.
My wife is an angel. 405-826-3000. 405-826-3000. Thanks for watching.
Cubs, stop winning.
Cubs stop winning. Honey, I'm on my way home.
Holiday. When you get holiday.